All right, welcome everybody and good afternoon. We are here for the play-in qualifier number 1 for RHL Season 5. I'm Broba, joined in the booth by Baze Knight. Baze Knight,
Hello,
man,
hello.
how's it going? It's been a while.
It is going pretty good. I'm very happy to be back, and I'm very excited to see some snow day action today in our the first play-ins of this season.
It is going to be such a good day. For those of you who don't know, basically these tournaments are going to help us build another tournament to determine where everyone's going to go. Super confusing, I know, but don't worry. It will be awesome, and my brain just realized that we're not casting the finals. Anyway, never mind. So the way this works is basically we're playing up until the winners finals and the lower bracket final. I never say losers bracket because that's just lower bracket final. And then those four players are going to go on to the uh, further down tournament to determine their placements. So it's super confusing, but you'll see it as we go. We have what, 4 or 5 sets of plans? I believe it's four.
Yeah, there's going to
Um,
be four play-ins, so
mhm.
there's four chances for you to get into the tournament. If you are watching right now and you're thinking, "Oh my gosh, I'm so good at snow day, and I want to get in on this," you still have lots of time, so don't worry. Go ahead and get your
Mhm.
team ready. Check out the competition as the first play-ins get started, and it's going to be pretty good. I looked through the bracket and I see some big names in there, and I see some names that I've never heard of. So I'm really I'm excited to see what these guys are going to bring to the table, or girls. We don't know.
Yeah, you really don't, honestly. But we are going to be having some pretty good matches today, so I'm really excited for that. From last season, for those of you who don't remember, we had Civissimus and Screwvat both made it to the top two. They don't need to play at all in any of these plans. They get an auto bid into the championships division. There's 3 divisions this season. We have the championship, or the champions division. We have the contenders, and I
The
don't remember what
Challenger
the
division.
challenger
I
division. That's
remember that
right.
one because that's probably where I'd be put.
Yeah. So there's 3 different divisions. Each of them are gonna be duking it out here. It's gonna be super cool. I'm glad we have enough teams to actually do that because that's insane how many teams now we have for the Snow Day series. So something super cool to look out for. First match, we have Team XD versus the Flying Monkeys, and I need to actually go because I don't remember who's on what. I just had the list up. Oh,
Well, I
I
can
gotta
tell
go
you right
find it
now, the
again.
Flying Monkeys.
Mhm,
I'm gonna be secretly rooting for them. I'll keep my bias to myself, but Victor's my boy, and him and his crew
mhm.
have been together for a pretty decent amount of time. So I'm looking to see like a lot of teamwork in them. They should connect really well. I don't know Team XD, but this should be a really fun match to see.
Okay. Nope, that's just the picture. Either way, they're actually in here right now. We obviously have Victor, who's going to be on the Flying Monkeys. Man, I
Victor,
really wish I
Myth, and
could
I
find
believe
it.
Magneto Doritos, who I saw jump into the lobby.
Hmm.
So that's going to be our Flying Monkeys team.
Is it up here instead? I have so many chats now for RHL that I can never find what I'm looking for. For that, the team names aren't in the lobby. I just noticed.
Yeah, I can't.
I
I
may
don't know
have
how
to
to make
fix
it
that.
to where I can actually see the names. I just saw them as they joined in.
Nah, it's okay. It's all right. We'll fix it later on, but I believe everyone is in here now, so we can actually just get everybody going. As long as our cameraman Mud gives the okay, we should be good to go. Everybody can start joining as soon as they're ready. These are best of 3 matches all throughout today, so they'll be pretty quick. It won't be super long, but it's still going to be really high octane Rocket League. That's kind of a pun because octane.
And Snow Days is one of the game modes that I've noticed that you don't always see Octanes and Dominus. Sometimes you're gonna see different cars. You might have some Batmobiles in here. Might have some breakouts. You never know.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see a little bit of difference. And it looks like Twitch chat thinks the Flying Monkeys are gonna win, except for Magneto Dorito. He thinks that they're not gonna win. So let's see what happens. Who knows?
Okay. Mud's just informing me that we're gonna have him join in just a moment. But I did have. Let me look through my notey notes here. Oh, we also need to talk about absolute leverage. They were actually getting. They got an auto bid for last season's. What was it? The contenders division was the bottom division last time. So they're gonna get an auto bid as well. They actually have chosen to take the auto bid because I believe they could have chosen not to. Um, though, as far as I know, um, they should be in the contenders division again. I think that they were still working on that one to figure out if they were going to be in one of those.
Uh,
Muffin wasn't too
I think
sure.
they've auto bid past the 4 play-ins. If I'm not, I might be
Hmm.
mistaken, but I believe that they just get dropped down directly into basically the sorting.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay, everybody's
but
joining in
yeah,
now.
players joining
So
in.
we do have then. It looks like that the blue team is going to be the Flying Monkeys. XD is going to be in orange. Getting into game one here. Magneto Dorito taking this up this sidewall. Gonna try and go for something from the ceiling. He's got Captain Howdy waiting just past midfield. He's not going to come up to that though. As um, Cuardino. Okay, that's going to be a name. And then Vicali. Names I have not seen. And QB. That's the easiest one I think on the field.
Yeah,
Besides
QB is our
the
boy. We like him. Simple names are great for casters.
simple names, definitely great for casters. Ooh, Magneto Dorito has an opportunity here. It's going to get stopped by the defense over into their orange corner. Kelly very dangerous in front of the net. That's going to be back towards the back wall. Myth trying to make something happen here. He's got one defender up on the wall with him. He's not going to be able to get it past. Does manage to get a bump on Kelly. Not that it mattered. It's going to get cleared back down into the blue end of the field. QB trying to center it here. Magneto Dorito on the defense here. It's still going to get centered. Myth backwards. Orange players coming up, but it's not going to go in. It gets cleared away. 4 minutes still left to go in this match.
A lot of danger zone moments for both these teams in their corners, but they're both doing really good. Oh, here we go, breakaway. Nobody was around for the defense. Magneto just puts an easy one in.
Magneto Dorito noticing he has an opportunity, puts it away, putting some points on the board finally for them. Season 11 Blizzard Wizard, by the way. Love to see those tags out on the field. There's actually 2 of them on the side of the Flying Monkeys, though Bekele does have that Season 5 Grand Champ. That's been a while since I've seen someone repping Season 5.
I'd say that's a big name tag, and you never know. They could, have all these Blizzard Wizard tags too. They're just not repping them. But the Snow Day mains, they definitely want people to know, hey, we're good at this mode, okay?
Oh yeah, for sure. Myth coming off that sidewall, trying to go for an aerial, will get stopped out by Cuardino. That's going to be a name that's going to struggle for a bit. In the corner, Cuardino again. He's got Bekele and QB both going up. A little bit of a commit, but it doesn't matter. They're going to tie it up here 1-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure Myth was expecting that to happen. He sees both players coming in, and he doesn't really know how to react to it. Great pinch from them. Yeah, he's never going to expect that to happen. Great shot. Caught the defender out real well.
So far, a little bit even, I would say. Both of them showing some really great aggression. Just got to watch that commit in the corner. Just a warm-up game. It's game 1, right? You don't want to pull out all the stops too soon. You want to make sure that you save some surprises for later on. Bekele, though, gets the center actually off the defender, and he's going to put another point on the board for Orange.
Really nice here. He just slips it past everybody, and with the puck, if you can get it around everybody and have it just fall, you have a good chance of getting it in. Myth tries to get that touch in, but it's super tricky to hit that puck out and not in your own goal at that angle. Really nice try, but the Orange team coming up winners in that.
Myth from the ceiling, trying to get that shot on target. It's not going to happen. It gets cleared by Bekele. Cuardino picking up that mid boost. He's going to try and center it out here. Almost gets it past the defense. He has 2 players there. It's popped towards the net. Myth going up, but QB's still there, and he's going to be able to tip it in. 3-1 now for XD.
XD is just smothering them right there. Really good challenge win over Magneto right there. He tries to come back in, doesn't quite get his landing, and just great pressure from the XD team right here.
Yeah, really pushing blue into their own net. Gives them so much advantage. I really like to see the aggression coming out from XD. Very, very awesome. Cuardino sees Captain Howdy. We'll get the tip away. QB, a little bit too much momentum going up there, but Bekele's going to be in the corner now, stopping out one blue player. The other one, who is Magneto Dorito, going to try and keep it centered. Captain Howdy up for that. It's going to be off the backboard. He's looking for the follow-up to tip it down. Oh, Myth came in a little bit too hot. Another shot attempt for Magneto. Going to get cleared away in the pinch. Gonna take it out of the danger zone for QB, or for XD. Oh my gosh, the team name and the player name.
They're actively trying to troll you, bro. That's what's happening.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not surprised. I mean, when I first saw girls with twos, everybody in the Twitch chat told me they were all girls, so I believed that for the first 2 games until I realized it wasn't true.
Oh
So
no.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to troll me. Magneto Dorito going up high for this. Trying to get the pinch off the defender. QB for the clear. He's got Captain Howdy from the blue side to stop out any sort of offensive chance. Vakeli taking it slow here. He sees Myth coming. Still has control. Corradino comes up for the assist. He's going to get pinched down into the corner. What a hit, but it's going to be pretty quick here. Vakeli trying to get onto it with a light touch. Ran out of boost, so he's going to have to give up control to Corradino, but Magneto Dorito comes to take it away. 1:18 left. As it's in front of the orange net, will get cleared away by QB. Myth was coming in hot for that, but he couldn't quite get there in time.
Yeah, the Flying Monkeys are trying to make a good chance here, but the XD team is just being relentless. They have such good puck control. It seems like they're winning the 50-50s and staying with it, and they always have somebody there to back each other up. Oh, big miss right there in defense, but Radino's there to bail him out.
Magneto Dorito and Myth both scrambling back to defense here. Myth taking it from the ceiling. He's going to try and go for a shot. Maybe didn't have his flip, unfortunately. Going to have to leave it down into the orange half. Magneto pops a high. QB going up for the challenge. Captain Howdy came up for it. No blue players back. All of them being aggressive in the orange half, but the shot is going to be a bit wide from Vakeli. Now Magneto's rid from the top corners. 30 seconds comes out now looking for the follow-up. It's going to get stopped by Vakeli. Myth taking up the sidewall. Cuardino from the ceiling only has a little bit of boost. It's not going to help him out here. Vakeli's going to have to come up and help. Looking for the pinch clear away. Captain Howdy was a little bit too far forward. Thankfully, it was a little bit wide again as 10 seconds comes out. Right now, looking like XD going to take game number 1 of this best-of-3 series.
Yeah, it started out really even, and then XD just put the pressure on and was utilizing the team pinches. It looks like a double commit, but in hockey, it's kind of a really good strategy to get those pinches going because you can clear it back to the other field so fast. And that kind of made it the Flying Monkeys have to play a bit more back in defense because you have to give respect to those team pinches because they can just score so fast. And it looks
Looking
like
at
we're
the
we're gonna go ahead and
stats.
switch to new
Oh,
servers.
yeah, that's right. We have to switch the servers because EU, NA, we switch back and forth every game. So we're going to have to back out and let
Shots
that
on
get
shots on
sorted out.
shots from all of XD. It looks like.
XD having all the shots in this one. Beautiful pressure coming out from the boys in orange. And we will get that server remade. Now, I'm thinking that the Flying Monkeys, they're down right now, but they're not out. They're obviously there's match point for XD right now, but they have every chance to come back. I believe in the belief that they can pull this off. I'm not gonna necessarily throw my hat in the ring and say I'm rooting for such and such team, but there is every chance on any given day that any of these guys can pull this off.
Oh yeah, and
Um,
with just a 2 point game, it's not a huge. It's not like they
mhm.
got stomped or steamrolled or anything. It's just that the XD team kind of just got in and got in their flow a little bit quicker than the Flying Monkeys. And let's see if they can change the momentum. And this time they're going to be on EU servers, I believe, and so they might have a little bit of a ping issue to combat, but I think we
Yeah,
should still have a great match.
that can definitely play a big factor in these. I didn't actually notice if the pings were too far off from the last game. I forgot that we were having an EU team in here, so I'll have to pay attention to that this time around and see if maybe the team with the worst ping is having issues. Um, we'll see if that actually plays a factor. Um, I'm honestly surprised that Victor's not out here. Um, they have a big roster. Like all of these guys can have 6 people on a team. So just on the Flying Monkeys alone, you have Victor, Myth, Magneto, Dorito, Lil Todd, who I think is Todd Father, Captain Howdy, who's actually on the field right now, and Visitor. I don't know who that is, but a lot of talent just on that team. Todd Father especially was super solid last season. Are they different people? Oh, they
Okay,
are
yeah, so
different people.
I
I'm
wasn't sure. I
sorry.
thought it might be the same.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either, because Todd Father's the only Todd I know, but it doesn't matter because Captain Howdy gonna score real quick. 20 seconds in.
Great 50 win right here. Kenny touches it just a little too hard. Magneto Dorito stays with it, hits it over the Curadino, and Captain Howdy comes in to clean up. Great start for them on this one. I can't actually see the paint. I don't know how to get that to work.
Weird. I can see it on the side here. So yeah, XD actually having a little bit. The highest right now is 132. There's QB on 120, but Kelly's on 120. Corradino, though, is on 132. Maybe a factor here. We'll see if that gives Blue an advantage. I mean, Blue did score first the last time as well, so I don't think ping was necessarily the issue for them. We'll have to see going forward. Magneto Dorito taking off zone back wall. QB waiting nice and pretty just before half field. We'll get cleared down across the other side. But Kelly using all his boost to get that touch. What a touch it was, too, off the top corner and down. Not going to matter as it gets cleared back by Magneto Dorito, trying to be up front, but Kelly's going to take him out of the equation. That demo was crucial because I think he might have had an opportunity to maybe make something happen down in the orange half.
Oh yeah, there was definitely a redirect incoming, and maybe it was just going to be a pass into the corner, but danger nonetheless, and that demo just freed up so much space for them. And they are just packing the punches in, so much pressure right now on Flying Monkeys. I almost called them the Flying Dutchman, that's a oldie.
Yeah, Flying Dutchman is definitely an old name for those of you who know who they are. 3:22 still left to go. Orange trying to make something happen. QB did drop in front of the net. Myth was there, but no Orange players were in a position to help. What a pinch by Magneto. That's going to be off the post. They had, who was it? Captain Howdy was right there. Unfortunately, couldn't make it happen.
Yeah, unfortunately, nobody could read that bounce. It's so tough because you never know, is it going to go across the goal, or is it going to catch that inner post and bounce back in, which it did. Really sucks that they didn't have someone on that one, though.
What a save from Corradino. He actually got bumped into that by one of the blue players and just kind of flipped and just hoped that he hit it and he didn't get his car on it. My rule of thumb, though, with the post is anymore, I just assume that it's going to post and just go for it, because I would say at least 7 times out of 10 it posts. So just guess for the post, and you may be in position anyway. You never know.
Yeah, and if you're second man, your third guy's back there, he got your back. Just go ahead and go for it.
Ooh, QB going up for that. He's gonna slam it down and in. That's a tie game.
And we see one of the Flying Monkeys up there on the backboard. He was trying, Captain Howdy's trying to stop it, but might not have had enough boost. Kind of came off at a bad angle. That was a tricky one right there, but he almost gets it. Just barely misses the pinch to get it clear. Go back even.
Captain Howdy sees the danger there, does manage to stop the clear from the kickoff. Magneto Dorito gets a pinch off of Corradino, though, but that's going to go back into the blue half. Captain Howdy taking it to the corner. He's got Kelly there. He's looking to try and pass it out, but the defense is going to stop him. Myth jumps over that, expecting a hit from Kelly, but he baits him out for that. Corradino now has an open chance, no boost. He's going to have to try and fling it. Looking to play it slow. Didn't manage to make anything happen. Kelly, though, trying to get a crazy aerial touchdown, uses all his boost again for it. And now he's got to retreat, picking up boost on the way, leaving it for Corradino in the backfield. The aggressiveness from Orange, even with the ping advantage going in favor of the Flying Monkeys, is still phenomenal. And I feel like if they can continue to keep that, just like we saw in the last game, they're definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Oh yeah, and Kelly, you can just see the shots he's going for are pretty insane. They're high-level aerial shots, and if he connects with one of these, it's not getting saved. Like, they're coming way out of left field. They just have so much pressure right now.
Kelly gets hit away from that, almost getting a pinch off and into the net. Thankfully, it was wide. Kelly, though, has plenty of boost here to try and make something happen. He just went a little bit too quick there, and we'll get cleared back down with a pinch off the Orange defender. Magneto Dorito in the back mid, scrambling into the net. Corradino, not quite the best touch that he could have gotten there, but he's going to stay up here aggressive into the blue half. It's going to get put a little bit too far. Captain Howdy's going to have to leave that. Ooh, he actually came back in for the challenge. Dangerous almost got it pinched out somewhere where the Orange players could get it, but with 1-1, 30 seconds left, we could potentially be seeing overtime. They're holding it off pretty well on both sides of the field, but any small mistake or any crazy pinch like we've seen in the past can really spell doom and disaster. And there's Corradino putting one in for XD.
And there it is, Captain Howdy coming up a little bit too early on that third man. I would like to have seen him maybe fake challenge or something, because that pinch goes up and gives Corradino a perfect pass set up, and he has a wide open net to shoot in. and they capitalized. 20 seconds left. It might be the end for the Flying Monkeys in the Ember bracket here, but they still have a chance. They can still fight here.
Captain Howdy trying to be aggressive on that back wall. It's going to have to rotate around as Myth comes up for the challenges towards the net. QB jumping up. He's got 9 seconds left to hold them off. They only have a 1-goal lead. Something crazy could happen in the last few seconds. Myth trying to keep it up. He does manage to get the touch, but he gets demoed for it. Cuardino taking him out. Magneto Dorito gets the touch and down. XD going to take it in 2 games.
And a nice 2-game sweep from XD here. They had so much pressure from start to finish. And TFM did start out with a goal in each game, and they came out strong. But it seemed like after that, it was all the XD show. They were just smothering the Flying Monkeys here. But they didn't lose by a lot. They still were in it. They were still competing, which is really nice. So we'll look for them in the lower bracket to make a run and potentially still win this play-in. Or I guess get past the play-in.
Get past the plane, definitely. So this was kind of a weird looking bracket, I'm not gonna lie. So this was the only match in round 1. We do have round 2 matches that are being in progress right now. Our next one coming up that we have set for the stream is going to be a pinch of salt versus girls with tudes. Uh, I'm assuming we're gonna need like a minute or two to get them ready, unless I'm being told otherwise. Okay, so we're gonna just take just a quick minute and make sure all the teams are ready so we can get the lobby and stuff set up. Do not go anywhere, guys. We should be coming back here. Bazite's gonna step out for just a game or two, and then we're gonna have Schwa IRL, who's one of our new casters, coming in. He's fantastic. You guys are gonna love him. He's super funny.
Much better than me.
No, Baze, you're doing just fine, man. You're doing just fine. But don't go anywhere, guys. We're gonna have a lot of Rocket League coming up next for you. We'll be right back.
There'll be time for the changes we will make. If we rebuild, we can make it better. I know it's hard for you to take. I give it time, but I don't really care. I'm not the man that I was. I belong to the voice in my head that tells me you are falling away from yourself and from everyone else. There's nothing that needs to be said. We can pretend we'll stand past these walls and face them again. There's nothing left for us when everything comes to an end. We can pretend we'll stand past these walls and face them again. Oh. Let me see that ass. Let me see that ass.
All right, welcome back, guys, to another round of RHL Season 5 play-ins, Week 1. I am Broba, joined now in the booth by our new boy, Schwa. Schwa, what's up, man?
Not much, Broba. Thanks for letting me help you guys out. I look forward to getting to see some exciting snow day. My favorite of the modes in Rocket League. I love playing snow day.
Before we get started, we are going to read off some of our Patreon members. Thank you guys so much for donating to Patreon. !Patreon in the chat can get you a link to there if you wanted to support us. Otherwise, watching the streams helps us out so much, so much. Thank you guys so much for all your support. But we have AG, Bama, Bodie McBoatface, Caster, Gunner, Just Terrible, Kamikaze, Owan, Peter Haschenpfeffer, Raw, Susie, and the Rice. Thank you guys so much for being patrons. We really, really appreciate it. Any support you guys give is super amazing. I love all of you. And I am ready to get this. As people in the chat already know, we have Team Pinch of Salt going up against Girls with Tudes. Everyone gets your salt emotes ready because it's going to be exciting.
All right, and we are getting started. Indeed, a lot of salt in the Twitch chat there, Boroban. Do we not have any girls fans out there? That's not fans of
There's
girls.
a couple.
That's a totally different conversation. We are off. Roba, it's going. Second match of the night. Lazy's going to go up for this one. Didn't get a great touch on it, and a good follow-up from Will there, and then a big clear and save from Owan.
Girls with Tudes, a pretty strong team from last season. Right now we have AG, or Actual Garbage as his name is, but we all call him AG, that's his short name. Then there's Laser and Owan, all of them super good. Surprised Zaya's not out here. Zaya's like, I think he's number 11, maybe, right now in the top 100s. I feel like I looked at the other day and he was like 8, but I think he's dropped. But everyone on Girls with Tudes is incredibly talented. And
there it
there you go. Laser taking the first goal for Girls with Tudes. Ethereal tried to get the touch away, but he ended up crossing it, and Laser takes advantage. Will Barker not ready. Girls with Tudes going up by 1.
Indeed, excellent work by Laser to kind of mirror that, because you would have thought he'd probably go back up the wall, especially knowing Owan was going the wall. He could have just fallen him back with a little shield. Instead turned in, and Laser saw it, read it the entire way, and got that excellent hit. Now, we have a pinch of Salt scrambling to get back to girls' side, but it's not working out right now. Laser's going to push this one out of the corner and just keep moving forward. Owan's going to get a bit of a double commit, but gets the puck towards the net. Just hits the post, and Will didn't have to do much to save that one.
Yeah, Actual Garbage got bumped by, I believe it was Ethereal. I didn't see the name, but he was definitely waiting just outside the box for that cross. Unfortunately, the bump didn't help him, but it doesn't matter. It's in front of the orange net. Now it gets cleared away by Afro Taz.
Oh my goodness, just a machine gun of pucks heading towards Salt's goal. Putting Salt on the wound of being up by 1 already. 5 shots on net for the Girls with Tudes.
He's on the Frog team now. That's right. Twitch chat just roasted me for that one. My bad.
I forgive you. Owan's going to push this one into the corner, and Will Barca's going to give a little push back. AG's going to go up, put this one not quite mid. Afro's going to have an easy time, and Ethereal's going to finish it off. But Laser again, this rotation from Girls with Tudes is so fast on the offensive side right now. I don't feel like Salt has much of an answer for it.
Yeah, I think right now that all of the pressure is mostly with Girls with Tudes, but you know, I don't necessarily recognize anybody on a pinch of salt. It's probably because I'm such a pleb and, you know, I only pay attention to people who I've casted, I guess, in the community. But Actual Garbage gonna take advantage of the mistouch here. He actually got it off the top bar there. Ethereal tried to come up for it, but it didn't matter. Everyone was too far away for it, and AG takes advantage. I do generally rely on Twitch chat for this, so if you guys know anything about a Pinch of Salt team, please send me some stuff. Please no trolls. I know you guys love to troll me, but I do really want to learn about these guys.
I'm gonna have to cut you off. We had a ceiling shot.
You didn't even call for ceiling shots.
I know. I was about to say, like, these guys don't even know I'm gonna be asking for that.
I mean, it's your favorite thing to watch, right? A lot of these Dota guys are super good at it, man. You're gonna see a lot of that.
Well, so actually, I will say this: it's really fun to ask for from the lower leagues in the other leagues that I stream. You know, you get these diamonds and asking for ceiling shots, and they start going for it. Things go wrong really fast, and that's really just entertainment for me. Ethereal's gonna keep this one on the other side, so definitely getting some more pressure from Salt now over on a girl's side. Laser's gonna push up though. He's got it a little ahead of Afro, but he lost his own footing, probably ran out of boost, and Owen's gonna have to follow up. This is gonna fall towards Will. Laser's got another chance. He puts it on, and that just hits the crossbar. And I feel like before they fixed the whole crossbar and post, that probably would have rolled in.
I just love the aggression coming out from Girls with Tudes. They are trying to take crazy shots. A lot of it's been working for them, and they're just really keeping a Pinch of Salt on their back foot. You know, Pinch of Salt's trying to get those midfield aggressive challenges to stop out all of the momentum, but really Girls with Tudes, their rotation is so solid that it doesn't really matter too much because they always have somebody ready to come up and re-challenge the puck and try and get the momentum back in their way. And Laser just kind of baiting out 2 orange players there, taking it slow. I love that.
Laser definitely good at getting possession, putting it in favorable positions. Done it a lot so far. He's going to have a chance to get a pinch off the wall. It came off the wall before he could get there. Afro's going to put this one over, and Owan's just going to sit there and be a shield, and then does it the wrong direction against Laser. AG now going to have to go up. He goes for the bump, having gotten ahead of the puck, and Owan's going to try to push up. Ethereal's going to say no, and Laser again, this big clear. It's going towards the net. He's going to get the follow-up. He's just going to hit it high.
Yeah, those pinches like you saw right there when Owen was trying to get out of the way for Laser, they can sometimes go wrong. I've seen lots of people go to pinch it and it goes backwards, but Ethereal gonna tie it up for a pinch of salt. Off of pass from Milbarca. AG trying to clear it, but Ethereal sees his opportunity. Laser came out of the net. I think he was trying to avoid a bump or maybe bump one of the orange players that looked like maybe, I think it was Afro Taz who was up there. Either way, didn't quite get there in time, and that's a tie game right now. Pinch of salt staying alive so far.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he thought he was going to be bumped or if he had pushed out slightly, thinking that it was going to be a favorable clear the other way. It was not either way. And now, without something crazy happening, this is going to go to overtime, and we've got overtime. Let's get it. RHL, if you're not following this on Twitch and you're here watching, you're going to get to see a lot more of that in the next month, so go ahead and hit that follow. AG and Laser trying to do something to get this to the other side. He's going to put it near the net again, and Will's going to try to give him the freebie.
That was so close, a very dangerous save. It
was a dangerous touch.
Open goaled it. Oh,
Laser's going to put it on again, though. And
What a
Laser
shot.
puts a laser into the net, and girls are going to take the first game 3-2 in overtime.
Ethereal didn't get the best touch for that clear. There were so many blue players coming up, and like I said, even if one of them misses it, there's somebody there, and Laser was that guy. Unfortunately, the defense just was not there for Pinch Assault. Laser throwing one in the back of that, taking it 3-2 in overtime, and holy moly, look at all those shots.
Laser just, and I know I kept saying it, he just kept putting good hits towards the net. Sometimes they were just clears that honestly could have been shots and could have gone in, and sometimes they were just pot shots, but they were always really effective. It never felt like I never felt like he was consistently giving possession away, and he would hit it from across the ice. You know, sometimes you take those pot shots from across the ice, and all you're doing is just hitting it to the opponent. So, like, what did you accomplish, right? You should have just waited. But his hits across the ice were super effective and went where the defenders weren't, and that's impressive. See if he can keep that going. See if Salt has something they can answer with. Robo, what do you think Salt needs to change to kind of calm Laser down?
I would
Turn
say
him
look
off
for
if you don't-
those demo plays, because you see it a lot in Snow Day that those demo plays can be really, really effective, especially just even bumping. They need to go for those a little bit more. They have aggressive challenges. I talked about it where they are trying to stop them in midfield and trying to keep possession away as much as possible, but they need to be breaking up more of that offensive pressure, because there's always someone from Girls with Tudes who's waiting out to get the puck after it gets challenged. So they need to be taking out those players in the back. Send somebody up, after the challenge to just go hit somebody out of the way, because that's about the only way they're going to relieve the pressure that Girls with Tudes is able to put on. Just be careful when you do it, because you don't want to be over aggressive. Those double commits will hurt you if you do it too much.
Indeed, and we've been over here on girls' side for a while you were saying that too, and it all started with a demo, Laser getting demoed, and then that let Salt get to the other side, but also Laser spawned in the same corner his team was. And for that entire time that they were over there, girls did not have rotation, but it ends up, it doesn't matter, they scrapped long enough, they got to the other side, they were there about 10 seconds, and again, Laser's going to put in some unexpected hit.
Did you happen to notice that the bump on the ceiling put him in position for that shot?
That's what I'm saying, and his awareness to turn back is just it's excellent play right now. He's definitely playing on a high level right this moment.
Somebody clip that, please, because I definitely want that sitting in our archive, because that was a beautiful recovery. Ethereal thought that he was getting it there. He listened. He's like, yes, bumps, let's go. Oh, Laser just recovered from it. That sucks.
Oh, Laser is
gonna
not enough to stop
nullify
that one.
though. Yeah. The orange team, super aggressive. A pinch of salt has Afro Taz up here, gets it just high enough that it pops over Laser. Beautiful shot by him to just get that. The puck, it doesn't take much for it to score. We talk about it all the time on stream. As long as like the majority of the puck gets in the net, it generally will just score it for you. You don't even have to have the whole puck there.
Yeah,
and
it's
that's
about
pretty much
half
what
the
happened.
puck. If it can get in there, it's gonna trigger a score.
Though sometimes that's not even the case. Sometimes it's a little bit
Yeah, it
more.
does seem
I've
like
seen
that.
it be like almost all the way in, and then it's finally like, are you gonna score? And it doesn't do anything. It's really weird. Puck physics, right?
I know, but like I said earlier, they did at least fix the whole like rolling off of the post when it's coming around the wall, where it was just almost an auto score from the corner. Like that was some weird physics. They've got that fixed. Now the posts are almost evil, popping that puck out anytime they can. And right now, Girls with Tunes trying to pop this puck out of their side. They've been stuck over here for about 15 seconds. That pinch is going to do it, folks. AG's going to move this one upfield quite effectively. He's going to get the follow-up against Ethereal, put it center, and Owan just a little too far forward. And for once, Laser wasn't there. He gets there, and he backs up, and he almost gets a reverse hit.
Very, very close. It was super dangerous at first. The only reason it got down to their end was because all three orange players committed in front of that net. Two of them jumping, one on the back wall. It wasn't enough for the Girls with Tunes to capitalize. They did scramble back fast enough to break it up, but Laser wanting that backward flick to put it in the net, he just couldn't quite get enough of his car on it to get the power he needed, and that let Pinch of Salt cleared away. They're trying to make something happen now. They're looking for each other, which is really good. The demos just, need to come out. They just gotta make sure that nothing crazy happens with that Laser.
Like
goal.
a knuckle putt, just going across the ice really fast. And that's going to go in. Eventually, AG's going to push this again. The 50-50 from Laser on this is just excellent. That almost just went in on its own.
Yeah, nice placement by Laser. Has two defenders there. It doesn't matter for him. He pops it off that corner post and gets it out for AG to score. Beautiful passing plays. Ethereal has a chance. Can he get to it? No, Laser's going to stop it. Almost. He wanted that pinch to get it in there, but he wasn't close enough and had no boost.
I was going to say, I feel like having just come off the face-off, that likely both of those teammates did not have boost. And Salt just running on empty right there. Laser just having a field day now. He's getting fancy.
Well, all three orange players kind of... one went off, I think, for boost on the side, but I believe it was Afro Taz and Will Barca over there. Both kind of went for it. They were hoping to get the clear, but it didn't even matter. Laser had all the control, regardless of those guys being in his way, and puts another one away. 3-1, minute and 20 left. Pinch of Salt just needs to make something happen here. They need to go crazy right now because...
Oh, this isn't going to be it.
Oh!
And
Yeah.
okay, so AG must have gotten this pitch because I couldn't tell. I saw Laser almost did it.
Yeah, he actually got bumped.
He got out of the way.
The bump, I think, actually helped get him out of the way. Otherwise, he was definitely saving AG's shot for sure.
If that bump had come just a second later, that would have been a pool save, something they definitely need to add. Afro Taz is going to dribble this one up. 1 minute left. They need a lot. They need to start now. That is the wrong direction.
Oh,
this is the right direction, and Ethereal's going to hit it from mid-ice.
That's those pinches we love to see. Everyone in Snow Day waits with bated breath for those amazing pinches. And what a placement by Ethereal, hitting it with the bottom corner of his car. Gets it all the way across field, away from every single defender. Beautiful play from Ethereal. I love it. 2 more of those and you'll be golden.
Absolutely, and he's trying. He's fighting with Laser over there, but Laser just not having any of it. Will's going to push this up mid and give it to himself and then Afro, who I think also wasn't quite sure what Will was going to do. Ethereal's going to go for the ceiling hit here to put it on. Just going to miss the puck. I think he did tap it, but it was not enough to put it over Laser and AG, who were just sitting there waiting. Afro now doing the 50, 22 seconds. They need to score now. He's going to go over to the other side. That's just going to kill time. This is exactly what Girls with Tunes wants. Any play that's going to kill time, just you know, like this right here. Give the floater right in front of the goal. Either it goes in or it doesn't. It doesn't matter. It's going to kill about 6 seconds, which it did. This game's going to be over, and Girls with Tudes is going to take it in 2.
Yeah, as soon as that puck hits the ground, Girls had all the control basically throughout the majority of that series. There were obviously some crazy plays like Ethereal getting that pinch, you know, getting it past the defense with those light touches, but Girls with Tudes really had no worries there. 13 shots from Girls with Tudes in this game.
That is a
monstrous.
lot of pressure. That is so much pressure. And AG this time having 5 and Laser having 6, and those two
Yeah.
are a heck of a duo. O1, he played well, don't get me wrong, but man, AG and Laser definitely shined in this entire series.
I think it's kind of significant that 2 of the players from Girls with Tudes individually had more goals than the entirety of the other team.
Exactly.
Or more shots, not necessarily goals. More shots than the entirety of the other team.
Well, they both
I
had the
think they had
same
more
number of
goals
goals
as
as the other
Yeah.
team.
True, but that's significant to show the pressure that Girls with Tudes put on. Crazy plays. So we are again going to take another minute or two. I'm going to be stepping out for this, and we're going to get Baze Knight in here with
Get
Schwa
out of
for
here!
the
Get out of
next
here,
couple of
Broba!
games.
Get
Yeah,
out of here!
just so that way we can get everybody in here. We do appreciate all of you coming out. Make sure you guys give Schwa and Baze Knight some love coming up here in the next match, which is going to be Tobo Hunks on Ice versus Invictus. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back after a break.
Welcome back, Rocket Hockey League fans. We've got another match tonight. And with me now, tis but a scratch, Bays Knight. How are you doing? Who have
I'm
we
back.
got?
I'm doing great. That last series was really fun. I stuck around in the stream and
It was a good,
watched
it was a
every
really
second.
good series. Yeah.
I was loving it. It was really great. The girls were doing such a good job. I'm happy. They're
And
another group of friends that I have, so I was rooting for them.
and
I'm a
and what
little
I'll say about
biased.
that last match, real quick, while we wait for the players to join anyway, is it's not like Salt played poorly.
No,
Like
it was
Salt was a good opponent.
yeah, it
It was
was a
literally
match.
just the girls like kind of found every hole that Salt left
Uh
and
huh.
just did something with it. And most of the time it was Laser, and then in the last game you saw half the time it was AG. So I look forward to what the girls will do the rest of this in the tournament, because I'd love to see them just continue and do more of that with even tougher opponents. So
Yeah, they were looking really good,
shout
and
out
I
to
think it
Salt, but
it might have
just
come down to just playtime in snow day. Like those all the guys on the girls team. It's fun to say.
mhm.
They're all like snow day OGs. They know how the puck's gonna react. They know all these like ins and outs in the snow day game mode. And I don't know the other team, but I think maybe that's what gave them the edge in that match, because it was really fun to watch. Like they were going
It
at it.
was. Yeah, it absolutely was. Who are we going to be watching now?
Uh, and this one on Orange Team, we're gonna have Tobo Hunks on Ice. What a freaking team name! So great. And then on the blue side, we're gonna have the season 3 champions IV Team Invictus. They don't have Helly anymore, which was a surprise to me because it's always been uh, Skyfall and Helly on that team, kind of running the show in Snow Day really for quite a while. But now they have a little bit of a mix-up. I'm not sure who they're going to be fielding, but look out for some huge names in the Snow Day community. They've got uh, Skyfall being the team captain. He's crazy good, like always. Worthless, Bratty Daddy, JP8, whatever you want to call him, whatever name he's going by. He's always good. Just expect to see him pull out some really great plays. Like I went through their list, and it's like every team, every member on their team is like, holy crap, that's big names in the Snow Day community. They're really great players. So no matter who they field, Tobo's gonna have their work cut out for them in this upcoming match.
Absolutely, and that's going to be exciting to see for me, new to RHL, getting to see such high level players. And in Twitch chat, if you have not watched RHL before, or maybe you've seen just a couple of times, are you following? You should totally follow. You'll get to see way more Rocket Hockey League action as these play-ins go on. And then you can also join. You can play. Did you know you can play? Base, did you know like regular people can play in this?
Yeah, anybody. There's
It's
two more. There's gonna be
anybody. That's just crazy pants.
yeah. There's 3 more play-ins gonna be happening down the line, and that's your chance to grab a team, get whoever you want. It doesn't matter if you're GCs or if you're bronzes. There's a place for you. There's gonna be 3 separate divisions that you get placed into. So like, don't worry if you can't beat these snow day gods. It's okay. There's gonna be people in here that are at your level also.
And so I am not going to play this season. I kind of came in too late. I'm excited to watch it and see how it works. And then next time around, I think I'm going to be hopping in because I do love Snow Day. And if you love Snow Day and you'd like to be a part of the community, you don't have to wait till next season. You can hit !Discord and get the link to the Discord and join and learn all about how often they actually do get together and play, because they do more than just these streams. I watched all week that I was in the Discord, and they had people coming and going talking about, hey, let's get a game going. So
Oh yeah, there's always people going in and getting open skates together and all kinds of things. Looks like we're gonna go ahead and restart this match. Might have lobby troubles. You never know.
it wouldn't be Rocket League if something weren't going to go wrong. So tell me in Twitch, if you love playing hockey, what do you love more about the puck than the ball, or what makes you pick hockey over the other? I know why I love it. I enjoy. There is something to say about just the way that the puck travels. Like, it is an enjoyable thing to mirror the puck and know what it's going to do. puck physics, as someone just put in Twitch chat. And the other one that I love is hoops. They're both completely different, and that's what I love about these two modes. Is they feel the most different from just the regular standard mode.
I think that's just Rocket League in general is just so great because it can have all those three modes, standard, hoops, and then snow day. They're drastically different from each other in the way they play, and it's just so great to see the players in each category that rise up and get these really specialized skills. And one of the big names in hoops, Nico, is one of the players on one of the RHL teams, so we might see him. And it's really interesting to see how the not only just pro players but other high level players from other modes, how they can come in and compete with snow day and how different it is, because the puck's not the ball, you might not have
It's
noticed
true.
that, but it's a little bit different. So it brings a whole new list of skills and talents that these players can utilize.
And we are still waiting on 2 more people to join, but we are getting closer. And yeah, I will throw in there one other mode. We're gonna remake this one more time and see if it works this time. So everyone, go ahead and exit out. If I could throw in one other mode, and really I'm throwing this in because I'm more disappointed that they didn't go ahead and put it into the lineup. And beach ball during the summer was one of the best modes that I have ever played, and I enjoyed the heck out of it. And I wish they would add that too, um, because I would throw that in with my snow day and hoops lineup
Man,
in a
I,
heartbeat.
I've got some really great memories and some really terrible memories of that.
Of
A
beach
friend of
ball.
mine who I play with all the time, he just took to it, and it was his game mode, and it was like he just ran the board on everybody. But then I'm back here, half stupid, trying to read the stupid beach ball. Oh, it's nightmarish for me.
Yeah, that is true. And someone mentioned Spike Rush. I
Now
enjoyed
that was my
Spike
jam. That
Rush.
that was really fun.
What I'll say about Spike Rush is I enjoyed it when I was playing with the right people. Some
Yeah,
people did not get it at all.
yeah.
When
And
you
then
played with the right people, it was an amazing thing. But then the
towards the
ghost
end of
hunting
it,
thing, I did not like at all.
I think towards the end, people started to realize that they could really easily flick it. Like if you're half a decent
Yeah,
dribbler with the regular ball, oh my gosh, there was some like nearly 200-mile-an-hour flicks I saw coming off people's cars.
I
Just
never
it
got
was
that fast, but
glorious.
that is what I loved. And while we wait for the last few people who answered when I asked what they love about Snow Day, and I appreciate it, gives me an idea of the community here. Puck physics make more sense. Pinching in because it's a tougher mode than ball. Uh, I like the way the puck is flat like the earth. You win my comment of the day award, which gets you nothing, but it makes me smile.
Congratulations to Hobby.
Exactly. Congratulations. A lot of people mentioned the pinching. It looks like we have everyone. They're about to go. We're actually going to get a game, Bays.
Hey, here we go. G
Awesome.
Willikers, Skyfall, and Bismo. Three big names. And over on the orange team with the hunks on ice, we've got Pirate, the Dave Dallas, and Ross Susie. All of these players are great too, so we should have a really good match.
Skyfall already going up to the sky to go for that one. And just real quick, to the people who said boo hoops and hoops doesn't count, you're wrong. Anyway, so we're going to be going the other way, and this is going to be 50-50s right in the middle of the field. G Willikers off his back foot, like Jordan, goes up for that one. Doesn't get a great clear. The Dave Dallas, that's not just any Dave Dallas, is going to go up for the aerial 50-50, but missed, but gets the bump on the way back that demos. I missed who he demoed, not G, Skyfall. Pirate
took out two players in that one too.
Did he take out two? I missed the first one then. Pirate's going to put this one on, but Bismo is going to have to stop it. 50-50 up on the wall again. And this one's going to go back the other way. Skyfall getting a big hit on it, but there was a wall of orange there, so it didn't do a whole lot of good.
So far, a lot of back and forth, and they're staying up in the air. Each team is just throwing the puck up there and going for the aerial plays, and it's hanging out over Ivy's net for a very long time. I would be concerned if I was them.
I know the rotation, the vertical rotation was impressive though. Literally going straight up and then back down, and then just okay, I'll back up and push left a little bit. You know, just literally getting back in line to go vertically up again. I was just about to say too, Ivy is in blue, and then the hunks are in orange.
Yeah, and one of the things that Ivy really put to good use during their domination, really, of the RHL for quite a while was their rotation is just so on point, and you see
That's
big
going to
shot
be
right
a
there from
good
Bismo.
example right there. Bismo's going to put it in from across the ice.
And if you watch Skyfall and the rest of his crew, they really focus on rotation, it seems, because they're always in the right spot, especially Skyfall. Ever since playing him in the early days of Snow Day, I always felt like no matter what I did, he was just there. And it's so aggravating to go against that type of play.
I know exactly what you mean. The like, I swear I just saw you and left you and bumped you, and how are you in front of me now?
Yeah.
They may have a portal gun. It's always important to check these cars after the matches are over to make sure they don't have a portal gun.
Yeah, they might. We're gonna have to get Mud to do a quick check on all these guys, make sure they're not stealing valve properly.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they definitely. The key question just ask is, what do you think about Cake? Bismo's gonna put this one up and forward, and Skyfall's gonna get the backwards aerial redirect to put it over on the Hunks side. Hunks still trying to get on the board. 2.5 left in this one. Dave Dallas is not going to get high enough to block Bismo, but then Bismo, I don't think he saw Ross Susie's hit coming because he was not ready the way he fell. Now we're back on the other side, but that goes quick. G. Willikers and Bismo just pushing that puck all the way around their side and then putting it in front, and it almost seemed effortless for Skyfall to come up and score past 3 orange cars at the time.
Yeah. Really,
Oh, I guess the third one got there late. That's my bad.
Yeah, a bit of a miss there at the back wall from one of the orange players trying to clear it, and sometimes that puck does this weird thing where it's kind of flopping around, it's not flush, and it just popped up just enough for his car to slip under. You hate to see it, but it's definitely something you have to look out for in Snow Day. It's a big part of the game, so bit of a defensive misplay.
Which car is he in? Is he in? I guess they're all in
catch
Octanes.
which car? Yeah, it was one. Yeah, I think everybody's in
All of
Octane in
them.
this lobby.
Oh, everyone in the lobby, yes. Well, then, he was in it. Yes. I know. But at least he had the bigger height, because that is one thing when you get into the Batmobile especially, or the Dominus, like, just that little bit of less height. You feel like you slide under every puck that goes out there. But G. Willikers didn't slide under this one.
No, he just taps it out in front. Ross Susie tries to get the clear, and Dave Dallas tries to come in there, but he's a little bit too far in front of the goal. He had to come in so fast, and it's so hard to get that turn and then also hit the puck. Wasn't able to do it this time, and IV goes up 3 in this first game.
Showing why they were Season 3 champions for sure. Dave Dallas, good hit over to the side, but Bismo's going to be the first there. He's going to go up off the ceiling, and Ross Susie just follows him all the way up. Shadow defense on the ceiling. Love to see that. Skyfall's going to go for the ceiling hit. He's going to decide not to, try to stay behind the puck. It basically works because I don't think Pirate was quite sure when he was going to go, and he just never did. Willikers is going to come up now, and Pirate's going to kick it away. Bismo gets the good 50, but Pirates is still just trying to push this puck up further. Finally getting it up to the corner, but Ross Susie couldn't get a touch on it. Skyfall v. Dave Dallas, and Dave Dallas got a sky full of sky. Definitely got banged back. Bismo trying to put this in, and some acrobatic defense from the Hunks, and they're going to even push it out. Somehow that puck did not end up in the Hunks net.
Yeah, I was not expecting that save coming out. I thought for sure that we were going to see a 4th goal from IV, and then somebody came down like the savior of the Hunks on ice just off that back wall. Beautiful save.
Savior of the Hunks on Ice this year on Netflix. Skyfall's going to come up, try to just tap this one in behind Dallas. It's not going to work. Susie's going to go for some wall pass. Yep, Pirate's going to come up, put this one mid. The Skyfall is there. Bismo's going to go for the redirect. It's not really going to matter at this point. This game's going to be over. They're not even going to get a goal. Oh, maybe they can get a chance at the goal. No, it's just going to go the other way. And now it's going to be over, and Ivy's going to win handily. And Baze, is there anything the Hunks can do to even stop IV right now?
I mean, you're asking a lot for any team, honestly. Like these guys are they're all so quick. They're very, very mechanically sound players. They know how to rotate with each other, and they know what the puck is going to do. And this Tobo team has just got to be rock solid. That's the only thing they can really do. I guess I could go ahead and ready up. There we go.
Oh, you're good. Um, 9 shots
Pretty
from
much
IV to
play
1 from
perfect.
Hunks.
Play perfect, and the Hunks have a chance.
Well, see, you boiled it down to 2 words. 2 words should be pretty easy to do. Let's see
Yeah.
how they do. Game 2, best of 3. Ivy definitely on top at the end of that last match. We will see if the Hunks can answer it. I feel like if they're going to do anything, the big thing is they need to do it fast.
Yeah.
Like, they need to get on the board in the first minute. Like, shake off that last game in just a big way.
Yeah, just forget about that last game. It didn't even happen. You're gonna win this game, and you know it. That's the
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I feel like if they got down by 1 and possibly 2 before they even got a score, and this one's probably over mentally for them. And it's hard to say, but especially when you're playing a team that's good.
got a big shot from Bismarck.
You know.
He knows how to do that. It's easy. Comes up the wall. I'm gonna run up the wall with it. Jump off. Bang. Perfect hit. Couldn't have shot it any better. There was no chance that save was coming out. Pirate did his best. He got a touch on it, but it's nearly impossible to get the puck to not do that, because you can't throw the puck straight up all the time. Oh my goodness. A little bit of a mishap on kickoff here, and G. Wilkers just walks in a second one.
He does.
Looks like they were going for a bit of a fake kickoff. Cheeky plays.
It was kind of hard to tell because Susie kind of looked like was going for it wholeheartedly and just went wide, maybe expecting a faster kickoff from the champs. But then Pyro was pushed up really far, more like a fake than a cheat. So I'm not sure. In either case, Dave Dallas went for boost and then no one was there. Susie now trying to get it out of their corner, and just like we said, this is going to be rough for him. I mean, just mentally in a best of 3, this is a tough spot to be in. They've got 4 minutes. They got plenty of time. They just need to do it and get it started now. Dallas trying to get it started. He's going to push this one down. Has Susie. Pirate was confused on who should have been going. I think actually Pirate should have been going. Susie probably should have rotated back, given Pirate the more direct hit rather than just going into the sidewall.
It just kind of looks like this IV team has full control so far. Like, you can see the way that they're spacing out of the field. If the puck goes to the left,
there's
Skyfall's
someone
over
there.
there. If it comes middle,
Yeah.
G. Wilker's got it just like he does. And I think when these guys are up by 2, it's going to be real tough to score on them, because they know that all they got to do is buckle down, play really good defense.
Kill time.
And yeah, kill time, really.
And they know that
left.
they can still, if they need to, they can still score. Like, it's, it's a good place for them to be in. A really bad place, unfortunately, for Hunks to be in. Pirate just getting a face full of Skyfall there. Dallas is going to come up, and G. Willikers, he's going to put it mid. Raw Susie's going to give it to Bismo, who just misses. Good play from Raw Susie, almost a giveaway. This one's just going to be off from Dallas across the field, and honestly, everyone misses those at some point, but what's bad is this is not the time to do it.
Yeah, that one hurts, because it was pretty wide open net, and just barely missed. And like you said, everybody misses them sometimes. Kernovi has a hat trick of own goals in RLCS, so not everybody can always be perfect. But here, another big chance from Dave misses his flip though off the ceiling. Bismo pushes it away. And then we're getting to the point where they're going to start going into panic.
Oh,
Huge
that's
pinch.
going to be a big knuckle puck to the side, though. 84 miles an hour, going to put that one in.
And this is exactly what Tobo's got to do. They've got to get something to knock this IV team out of their comfort zone, and pinches are an amazing way to do that in snow day. And as we saw there, like you're not saving that. I don't care who you are, unless you're sitting in that spot.
Yeah, you're
it's
not-
going past you.
If you have to react more than jump left, you're never
Yeah.
going to get there. Skyful and Ivy in general just really trying to finish this one off now. Bismo, I don't think they like to being scored on, especially by that fast hit pinch. Williker's going to come up on it. Dallas is going to put it. Skyfall again, just so good coming up and hitting that puck off the wall into the top corner so that it comes back out towards mid. Done it quite a few times. Williker's going to give this one away. Pirates not going to do much with it, though.
That was a great 50 from Wilkers. He gives it to Pirates, but he flips in a way that Pirates has no choice but to give it right back.
Yeah, absolutely. The little, like, I'll give this to you, but I know where it's going next. Williker's going for the
my
double
goodness.
tap. Just misses the crossbar, saving the Hunks. Hunks still have a chance. It's 1 minute. Can't take 2 seconds to decide who's going to go after the puck. I'll tell you that. They need to decide faster than that. They need to decide who's going to save it. The answer is going to be no one. And gee, Willikers, they've gone up 3-1.
After the absolute onslaught of near goals that came out in the last 30 seconds, we had G. Wilkers going up for that amazing air drag double touch with a puck, which is crazy hard to do, and just barely misses. Then I think Bismo had a pinch that just barely went out on the post. And then Skyfall just throws in a good one right up towards the net. G. Wilkers comes in to finish it. Down by 2, the Hunks have quite the uphill battle for them in less than a minute to do so.
They do, and I've noticed now, this has been consistent for the last minute and a half. Pirate and Ross Susie double committing a lot when they are on the who should be turning first. They don't have that down, it seems. And often when that's happening, Dave is just a little too far back, which would normally be okay, but you're down by 2 against this team. Really just need to be putting some shots towards the net. If another one goes in, the difference. Get a shot on the opponent's net and see if you can make something happen. Skyfall's going to give the little ceiling push, and Bismo's going to put it mid, and G. Willikers is going to put it away, and I don't mean the puck.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass. Bismo just runs over here, smashes it right up in front of the net. Nobody's there for Tobo quick enough to get it away, and G. Willikers is going to read that, and he's smashing those in all day, every day. And I think this came down to just one team having a little bit better communication in their rotation and play, because IV just seemed so solid.
And they're saying in Twitch chat, winner of this match faces Girls with Tudes next on stream.
Ooh, there we go.
So that's going to be a good match. And Baze and I are going to be here for it. 11 shots from IV that time. And you know what's funny? It didn't even necessarily feel like it. It didn't feel like they had as much pressure the entire time. Like what we said, it felt like they were controlling the game.
Yeah.
And definitely controlling the puck, but not necessarily just attacking. Yet the stats say otherwise.
And the halfway point, it kind of seemed like IV collectively decided we're up by 2. Let's not go crazy. We don't have to be super aggressive. Let's just take control of the puck at every moment that we can. And that game plan just worked flawlessly, really.
Absolutely. Kept working. And Baze and I are still going to be with you. I do believe, if my producer would verify, we are going to take a very short intermission. So don't go away. Hit that follow button. Hit exclamation Discord and join this amazing community. But don't go away. We've got more Rocket Hockey League action coming up next. Welcome back, Rocket Hockey League fans. We've got IVs, we've got girls, and this isn't even an episode of CSI. We've got Invictus versus Girls with Tudes as a follow-up to the last two amazing matches. And I've still got Away with Baze. Baze, how you doing? How you looking forward to this match?
I'm great because we're gonna see a fantastic matchup. We got Girls with Tudes, who we just saw 2 series ago, uh,
Yep.
control the game very well, and they took their series with a lot of confidence. They were doing great, and then we just watched IV absolute handling the match between themselves and Tobo Hunks on Ice, and they're no slouches. Like they it's not like they were going up against bronze players. These were GC level players. Like these two teams that are playing are just that scary.
Absolutely,
So it's going to be really great to see them clash right here.
absolutely insane play. And I had already asked for it. We should have them joining soon. And we're going to get this match underway. It's definitely going to be exciting. Let us know in Twitch chat, folks. Who is your pick? IV or girls? Girls with Tudes going to be in orange. IV going to be back in blue again. They felt very comfortable there before. I'm sure.
The same players as last time too.
We are. Owan and Bismo going to meet over on the side to start this one off. And Laser's going to have forever to decide what he wants to do with that one. I think he kind of went for a forward pass to AG, but Garbage got a little too far off track coming off the wall after he turned towards the puck. And I don't think he was quite ready for it. And again there, Bismo's going to just quite outpace G. Willikers with his pass, but Skyfall's going to be on that one. Owan is going to rotate fine, gives it to AG, who misses the touch, and Laser's going to have to come up and gets taken out. AG now, the only one back there trying to stop them from forwarding towards the girls' side. But no, it just took all of Girls with Tudes to stop that one from going in. This one's still, Skyfall still putting them on.
Great defense from the girls so far. They're kind of getting set on their back foot, but they still look like they have control of what's going on. They're not worried too much. Like, there is pressure here, but they have a handle on things.
And they're trying to get a handle out of this corner. That's what they really need. They need one of these guys to be able to hit it out further, and that is just going to go far enough since it was going the other way, and all of IV was on the other side. Lasers come off the wall, but just going to miss it, and AG's going to try and keep possession. It's not going to work. This is going to be mid for G. Willikers to just kind of turn, have a cup of tea, and then decide, hey, I guess I'll go ahead and score.
Yeah, a little bit of an unfortunate touch there from AG. I think he might have been trying to either take it up on the ceiling himself or pass it back to Owan, and he kind of hit it in between where he can't follow it. It's too far away from Owan, and Skyfall's just there breathing down his neck. So great play there by Skyfall and IV to capitalize on that small mistake, and that's pretty much what's going to happen here. You're going to see a tiny mistake, and then the other team's going to score.
And that was almost it right there. Skyfall had been just lurking at mid-ice, waiting and shadowing, waiting to just pounce, and he got the pass into mid, but Owan was just a little too late. Or sorry, Bismo had been a little too late. G. Willikers now coming up for this one and gets past Laser, which we know is hard to do, gets past AG, which is also hard to do. Skyfall's just going to dribble over Owan, and G. Willikers says, I'll take that easy for another goal.
Just so much great control. Owan gets a little bit of a heavy touch there, and he can't quite get back to it, and Skyfall just pounces on that opportunity, hits it across, and G. Willikers is already driving upfield for the pass. Just absolute great play right there from them.
Bismo coming up to push it forward, and Owan is going to deny him. They're trying to get something going on IV's side. Owan's going to try and put it mid, but Skyfall is right there. Definitely needed to do a little more with the puck before putting it that direction. Willikers now has time to clear this one out. Bismo takes someone out, but that's just going to put him on the defensive side, which is going to be the side he needs to be on. He's going to come across and clear this one. AG is going to take advantage of the bump on IV's side. It's going to get mid, and AG lasers. Owan is finally going to follow up.
Nicely done. Skyfall and G. Willikers kind of double commit up there, and they kind of stop each other's clear, and it ends up spilling out. And Owen takes full advantage of that, smashes it in. This is a 1-point game now, 2 minutes left.
Apologize for the technical issues. We are working on it, as my mic doesn't want to be nice. Skyfall's going to come up and just misses the chance to put that one in, and Bismo's going to put this one mid. AG's going up. He wants to tie this one up. He gets it off the ceiling. Skyfall is there. What a clear. And now Laser's going to go for the mid, and G Willikers is going to get the clear.
And we can see both teams are vying for that pressure, trying to keep it on the other side. But a bit of back and forth right now.
Bismo putting it mid for G Willikers, but it didn't even matter. I didn't even see him down there. Skyfall, that's why G Willikers turned away. Skyfall was there, and no one on the girls' side saw him.
That was great. So Skyfall, I believe he just drove past the net trying to bump people and whatnot, and then ends up grabbing that boost in the corner, turns around, has a beautiful pass.
Turns around and said, "Oh look, a puck
Yeah,
and an open
okay,
net."
look, I guess I'll shoot this, huh?
I know what I do with these. Owan's going to come up. They need bigger clears right now. Minute 26 left. They need to get the puck past these 3 players who are a little far up. I mean, IV just feeling very confident when you're aggressing so far that a midfield clear would actually get past all of your players. G Willikers, AG with the unlikely little hop redirect save. Owan now going to get this one off the wall. Bismo's there, and AG's going to vie for it. Bismo goes for the follow-up tap, just misses. Owan going to do the ceiling clear.
This IV team, they're looking for them double taps, but they're just missing them out. And it's so tough to read the puck, because the puck doesn't always want to bounce the same way. Sometimes it just flops. Oh, and there we go.
This whole play right here is great.
Great carry from G Willikers. He's been jumping off the ceiling, getting these great hits. Double commit from Owan and AG. They both save it, but
124
they
miles
leave
an
Laser
hour.
just stuck in the net by himself. He has no chance of getting to that right side of the net.
Hitting
And
the
down
big
by 3,
punch to
it
finish
looks like
it.
IV's going to take this first one.
It does, and definitely showing their dominance. Owan is going to come up and push it into the corner. Bismo's coming up. Skyfall now has a chance to clear this one all the way across the ice. He's going to do it. Bismo trying to keep it over there. It's going to stay there. And Skyfall now having to backpedal. We are back on IV's side. 9 seconds left. This one's going to be over. And IV definitely showing a very strong first game.
Yeah, and doing what IV does best, just keeping control of the puck, not letting the other team even play their game. Like, we saw a lot of great setups and early plays start for Girls with Tudes, but as soon as it starts, it's immediately shut down by someone in IV rotating in just to get in the way, get that 50, and not let this girls team do what they want to do with the puck.
Oh. So we are going to move on now. And yeah, IV 9 shots on net to Girls with Tudes 4. Girls just not getting into the rhythm they need because it never felt like, you know, Laser or AG were ever able to get the hits you know they can do. They were never able to set up for them, never able to finish off on them. We'll see if they can do better on this one, though. We are off. Girls with Tudes needs this one to not be swept in this best of 3 series. AG's coming up, and Laser is going to keep it over there. This they need. Going to get cleared away. G Willikers just kind of faking the push up and then goes with the push down.
And I think the girls, they need to switch something up, because if they try to just play their game versus IV, IV's just going to play the control game the whole way like they did last match. I think they need to come in with pinches and physical play. Like, if you demo Skyfall and the IV crew, they can't stop you.
Yeah,
So just
right.
clear them out of the way, and you
Definitely,
should be golden.
they definitely could at least stand to do with some more bumps. There's laser bumping G Willikers, as we say it. Definitely, they weren't very physically aggressive in the last one. They were really just trying to get rhythm down. And we've been on IV's side for a while, so some better pressure already. Can they keep it going? Owan's going to let this one go by as he gets bumped, and AG has to come up. Bismo's going to have an easy shot at the net, and Owan's going to have to do the save from behind.
That was a great job, Owen, smacking it up to his own backboard, and AG immediately jumping in to follow. He's got no boost now, so he just has to go for a 50 and hope that he wins it, but Bismo's just so good at getting control back.
Definitely gets these, like Skyfall, Bismo definitely gets, just as he does that, these light touches on it that's just enough to get past someone or over someone or to the side of someone, and does it with authority. And right there, gets the follow-up from Skyfall.
And that's such a great hit. Like, I don't know if Skyfall was aiming for that spot. He, was probably more than likely trying to score and misses a little high, but he hits it directly at AG, and AG, like, has no chance to not touch that puck there, and he really didn't want to, I'm sure, because if he doesn't touch it, it goes in their corner and they're safe, but instead he hits it down, and Bismo's just lurking in the midfield like always, and he's just ready to score those easy open nets.
AG trying to get past the wall that has turned into Bismo, or Bismo that has turned into the wall, because he just sat there for about 3 hits on him and just redirected everything back towards the girl's side. G Willikers now is the man of the hour, moving up. And Girls with Tudes still getting some good pressure, still have yet to find the back of the net with the puck. And just like last match, I'm going to say they need to do it pretty quick now, almost halfway through this. They need to find the goal, and they need to do it quick to mentally feel better about the rest of this game.
Yeah, and at the same time, though, they have to realize that they have a lot of time. Like, one goal is not super crazy ask, for these guys. So if they can just stay calm and, win these 50s, win these challenges, and control the puck, they will get their opportunity.
And this is going to be a big one. Trying to get past G Willikers, who it just slides off the top of his car. Doesn't turn into a goal, at least not yet. Owan's there, but Bismo's going to clear it out. And again, Bismo is going to push it forward for IV, just doing such a great job of clearing out. Like you said, Laser's going to try and dribble past him. He does! Laser is going to be the first to school score for the girls. Words, mouth parts.
Yeah, look at this play. Beautiful control from Laser to just dribble the puck. And AG says, all right, I got this. I'm going to linebacker you and just get in Skyfall's way, make him jump. He cannot save it if I'm going to smash him out of the way. Great job from Girls with Tudes, tying it up in 2 minutes. This is what they needed to do.
Absolutely. They've done it, and now they just need to keep this pressure on and not get too frazzled. Breathe is the big thing I always say. This is not breathing. It's to G Willikers going to get that fall in.
And look at this control. G Willikers gets a great hit there, follows it up again, and I think maybe that was just a miss hit from Laser. Popped it back up. It kind of looked like at first that he had pinched it with G Willikers, but yeah, G Willikers just, if you throw it in front of the net, sometimes it goes in.
And so what's interesting about that then is it means that Laser's hit was necessary because G Willikers was definitely there to finish it off.
Oh, yeah.
So Laser did what he could, and it was just unfortunate. And now G Willikers is running away with this one.
Heavy touch from Owen, and Bismo, he seems like he is just everywhere. Like, he's in the right spot at the right time. As soon as a heavy touch comes out, he rushes in, gets a great pass, and G Willikers is there to sink it in again. Up by 2, and it's looking like IV's controlling this game so far.
Indeed they are, and Skyfall looking to, again, pounce on all 3 of these Girls with Tudes players. AG taking advantage of the aggression that they had going on, but then leaves the puck behind, and I don't think Owan realized in time to follow up with that, or they could have had that at least midfield, or mid-net. AG now is going up for the high 50-50. Gets it by a mile. Gets it past Skyfall. G Willikers is there, but again, no one from Girls with Tudes is there to finish that off.
Yeah, their spacing is just a little bit off right now, and I think Ivy recognized that G Wilkers knew there's no one there to take that shot. I can take my time and just let it go across my box and take
I
control of
agree.
it again.
Yeah, it didn't have to do anything. Literally, that's one of those moments. And in lower levels, you know, you see it where people will panic and like, oh, I must go after this. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, no one's coming. It's in your corner. You can score. You're the last one back. You know what? You can chill for a minute.
And here we have just a monster clear from Skyfall off the back wall, and G Wilkers comes in and gets a great pass, and I think it was AG who tried a pre-flip save, almost got it. He got a piece of it, but didn't quite get it away from the net. And down by 30 seconds. I hate to say it, but I think the girls have a little bit too much. But then
oh,
here we go,
if
AG and
they're gonna
Owen.
do it, that's what they do.
Let's go. Owen gets a great first touch. It comes down. He gets a second touch to beat 2 defenders, and AG is there to clean up. Great play by them. And 30 seconds is still, it's tough to get 2 goals, but it's doable. So they can still get this. They got to stay in it, stay positive.
G Willikers now trying to keep them from staying positive. It's going to work because AG is just getting chased down the field. Owan is going to take out that IV player. Someone needs to turn on this puck fast. That was a little too late. Owan should have turned way sooner. I think he was waiting for boost. It didn't help out. Owan's going to go for this hit without a crazy miracle. This one's going to be over, folks, and IV again is going to win in 2.
And I mean, they put up a good fight, the girls did, but they were just outpaced that little bit by IV, and it seemed like IV was just in control for the vast majority of the series. And they're looking good. Like G Wilkers and Bismo are fitting into this team really great as new players for IV this season, I believe. They look pretty unstoppable, really.
Definitely a team to beat right there. Folks, our next match is not quite ready, but don't go away. We have way more hockey action for you. Rocket Hockey League, hit the follow button, hit exclamation Discord, join the Discord, become part of this amazing community. We'll be right back after this break.
All right, welcome back, guys, to the Rocket Hockey League Season 5 play-ins number 1. I'm back in the booth here. I'm Broba, in case you guys don't know. Some of you might not. And I have Baze Knight in here with me. We're going to be doing the winners semifinals, the top bracket, which is bracket number N. We're going to have OO What's This versus Windchime Frogs. Baze Knight, what's up, man?
Uh, it's great. I love this. You can't get rid
Yeah.
of me. I'm not gonna leave.
Yeah, you're just here forever,
And
man. That's great.
I love the names of these teams. Oh, what's this? And Wind Chime Frogs. Like they're already both winners in my book.
And Windchime Frogs was the one who I was talking about earlier, who I mistakenly forgot that Zaya was no longer on Girls with Tudes. He and Helly formed Windchime Frogs with Aorto, Nico, Coco, and Avenger. All insanely good players who I recognize the majority of. I don't know Avenger, but Coco, Nico, and the rest of them I definitely know.
Yeah, and
So,
some of the hockey guys might not know who Nico is. Nico is I believe, the top hoops guy. Like he's a force to be reckoned with, and it doesn't really matter what mode he's playing. He's great. So this should be a really good match for them.
yeah, it's going to be a really great match. And for those of you who don't know as well, so there's no confusion, we are actually not doing the finals and the grand finals. Basically, what's going to happen is the winner of this match is going to be in the winner's final, but we're not playing that match. That's basically saying we're taking the top 4 players, so the 2 in the winner's final, 2 in the lower semifinals, and they are going to be the ones that are going to be able to be in the qualifier matches after all the play-in matches. So they get a bid into that. That's basically what these guys are playing for. So you want to get into the top 4 for one of these play-in matches so that you can be part of that tournament to, get your placements for the league. So something to keep in mind.
And with that last series win from IV, I think they clinched their spot into the upcoming qualifiers. So good on them. Congratulations to the IV guys.
Yeah, they're the first team right now to do so, obviously, because they were the first ones to make it that far. So good on them. We did have a little bit of a delay, so thankfully this match didn't take too long to get there. We're definitely going to be jumping down and streaming some of the lower bracket matches as well, so keep an eye out for that. But let's start talking about this one. Nico, coming off that back wall, has Coco waiting in net, manages to get it away from the danger zone. A little bit of a missed pinch by Flux. Put it back in the orange half. Ooh, almost an own pinch by Chicken there. Coco.
He was thankful that Flux was chilling in net where he was because the puck came right to him.
That definitely could have been bad if no one was back. I hate to see those back pinches into the net, especially when you do it yourself. That's the worst, but it does happen.
I've never done it in my life, so I don't know what the feeling would be like.
Wow, what a flex from Baze Knight. Oh my goodness.
I'm an absolute liar, too.
Yeah, Nico with the stealing shot. That's going to be in 1-0 so far.
Beautiful shot, and look how the puck just like kind of flops around and it ends up just slotting in perfectly. The skinniest little angle. Oh, beautiful, and a near save from the orange team, but could not quite make it there.
So, saying that they have some bad pings. Oh, what's this does have bad pings, but they're EU, so I'm not sure.
And yeah, we might be seeing a server switch for the second game.
Yeah, definitely have to switch, but it happens. I said Coco has bad pings, but everything looks fine.
And Chicken dunking Nico right here. Phoebe gets a nice, or Phoebe. Phoebe? I don't know how to say that. I feel dumb. Phoebe gets a nice touch onto the back wall, and Nico tries to push it out, but doesn't quite get it. And Chicken comes in to smash it in there and even up the series.
You know, I don't know that I've ever seen Phoebe play. I've seen Phoebe in like the Twitch chat all the time and in general chat and everything else, but I don't know that I've ever seen her play. So it's interesting.
I think I might be in the same boat because I know the name, but I haven't met them on the ice.
It's definitely an interesting matchup. They actually went and 2-0'd XD, who 2-0'd Possum Flickers, and then we obviously saw them in the first match 2-0ing the Flying Monkeys. The Flying Monkeys, by the way, did get taken out by Shadow Fox in the first lower bracket match, so they're gonna have to try and go for another play-in set to make it through.
Yeah, and if your favorite team doesn't make it, don't worry too much because there is another three more play-in matches that are going to happen to try and get all the teams in here, so they have another chance.
Yeah. Nico, though, trying to be aggressive in the orange half. Phoebe waiting on that wall. Coco gets it around. Chicken, got to be careful. He's putting that across net. Thankfully got another touch, but it's going to drop in front. 2 blue players up towards the back, while Nico, the only one left to try and challenge this to make something happen for the offense. Phoebe getting in front of it.
That was really poor timing for a double commit there, because they definitely could have had a goal, I feel like, if just one of those players would have waited mid.
Yeah,
but they
that
haven't
double
lost their
commit
pressure.
wasn't great. Pressure definitely coming out from these guys. Coco, nice little touch. It's not going to get anything as Phoebe manages to get in the way. Avenger. Oh no, the pinch downfield.
Big
That's going to be
pinch.
another shot. Flux putting it in.
Net to net, Flux, they a slow puck just drifting over in front of him, and he says, I know what to do with this. I'm going to pinch it into your goal. 104 miles an hour. Take that. Up by 1 is 0-0.
Oh, I see. So we're actually, all games are agreed to be in US East by both teams.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So there we go. So they just want a new US East server, which should be no problem. Yeah, especially because the pings aren't the greatest. I guess I can't see. They were asking if OO thought that their pings were bad, so that was where my confusion came from. I thought the blue players were saying their pings were bad. I'm like, you have 24 ping. How is your ping bad? That's good. 39 seconds left. Phoebe coming off the sidewall for this. Nico, nice challenge. He's going to try and take it slow here, waiting for one of his teammates. Just trying to be there in the danger zone just in case. Nico does get it around 1, gets it around 2. He's got a teammate there. Avenger pops it down. Unfortunately, Coco was too far away grabbing that mid boost. And Avenger going to have to rotate out after that last touch as he has no boost as well. A lot of people on the field right now actually with no boost. I've been flicking through them. Most of them having at least 10 boost. Very few of them sitting at max boost. So interesting there. Maybe a little boost starting on both sides, but then they've used so much trying to defend that it didn't matter. But either way, OWO going to take game 1.
And only a 1-point game. This was a close one. Just a few mistakes on the other side, and they could have taken this, but shaping up to be a really great series. And we're going to have a server change to try and get some good ping in here. Looks like everybody on the orange side is sitting over 120, and that's no fun.
Yeah. People were still confused in the chat. You must have missed when I said it. They all agreed to just be on US East for this match. No one's going to be switching to EU, but we will give them a better East server just that way their pings aren't so terrible that they can't play. So it's not a huge deal for these guys. They didn't mind playing on US East. So I can say that I can play on EU pretty well. Like 120 ping really isn't that bad. Like it's not the greatest, but it's still not bad. So as long as they're around that range, it should be good. Hopefully the server will be better for them. But OO taking the game 1. Nice play from them. Very surprised. I wouldn't say very surprised, but Windchime Frogs, they did get I think they got the first goal, didn't they? And then OO got 2 after that. Yeah, so OO had a lot of momentum, maybe it'll carry into this match. Even with their ping disadvantage, they did play a very solid game on the field.
Yeah, and it seemed that both teams were, having their opportunities and getting their challenges and getting the pressure on the other team. But it just came down to, a few tiny little mistakes. And that, that's how it's going to be in most games. The team that doesn't make the mistakes is going to take home the victory. Let's see. Hopefully this game will be a little bit better for the orange guys. And get some good pings going.
This makes more sense. Okay, so Muffin made it a lot clearer in the chat. So 2 out of the 3 players, you can actually see it in their pings on Windchime Frogs, are US West. So since they're playing a US East or an EU team, they basically agreed to stay on US East because it's either one team has incredibly bad ping, because US West queuing from Europe is not going to be good. I can tell you that for sure. So they agreed to both have slightly bad ping on US East. So there you go.
Sounds
Coco
good to me.
Coming from the top, he's going to try and get that. He actually got bumped into clearing that. No challenge coming out here. It's going to get taken by Chicken. Phoebe's just waiting outside the box. Might have a chance here. Ooh, came a little bit too close. Nico going to clear it over top of both of them. Challenging Phoebe in the corner as Phoebe comes from the ceiling. Can they get the flick? No, but it's down to Chicken. Gonna keep it into the corner, looking to drop it down. They do have Flux waiting out in the blue box, but it will get cleared by Coco. The pressure already being put on for Owo onto the blue half of the field is pretty good right now. I'm liking it.
Ooh, near miss from Chicken. He was looking for a redirect of the Sentry, and it looked like he was on point if he was just a little bit closer to the puck there.
Avenger looking to make something happen. Ooh, from the ceiling, can they get the flick? They will, but Flux will take it before they can even get close to it. Phoebe has 3 blue players right there. Avenger spinning on it real quick. We'll be able to clear it out. Looking for the pass. He's not going to be able to connect. Phoebe taking their time for the clear here. Pinches it with Coco. Nico looking for that pinch into the corner. We'll pick it up. Gets a demo onto Flux. Tries to bully the other defender. That's going to be dropped down, but unfortunately, Coco was not close enough to come up for that. And another missed opportunity for the Frog.
And
never mind.
Big double commit. 2 defenders from the orange team went up to try and clear this out. Flux gets the clear, but Chicken gets the smash onto Flux and sends him to the corner. And nice, easy open net for Avenger, and he does not miss. Puts it right in the middle of the net. And they go up by 1.
Unfortunate panic.
Yeah, you hate to see it, but it happens.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember you telling me about this. That's right. Avenger is a female. My mistake. I remember you mentioning it because I thought that Avenger was a caster, and I was like, I don't remember adding somebody named Avenger to the casting team. Good, though. Got it. So, 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. Avenger getting that goal off of the panic from OO. Will they be able to come back? OO seems pretty strong right now. They're playing pretty solid, but they got to be careful and watch those commits and be mindful of the rotation because there were a lot of them up right there. I know a lot of teams like to do that short rotation where you got somebody in midfield who's technically your defense, but you've just got to be careful, especially in snow day, because we've seen those pinches, just like in the last match. You don't want to get too overly aggressive here.
And it's a really interesting dynamic because you want to protect your goal, but at the same time, you want to move up and help your team. Bring that pressure. But if you move up too much or you give a slight opening, these guys can just pounce on that puck and just slot it right into your net. And Chicken just deking everybody right now. Loses it to Avenger in the corner though.
Phoebe coming up for this. Does get a nice stop, but Coco has the pinch. That's going to be Flux just getting the nose of his car. Oh my goodness. That was
good
such
on him
a hard
for
pinch.
saving it because
Yeah, right.
wow, that was fast.
That was really fast. Nico trying to center it again. He's got Coco waiting. Coco being aggressive here. Nico's going to continue to go on it. No boost, but doesn't matter. Going to at least be in the way for the clear to let Avenger come up. And no boost center, not going to matter. As Phoebe gets taken up by Nico in the back. I almost said Nico. Blue trying to keep the aggression up here, buying time, wasting time really as well. Make sure that Orange doesn't have any chance to get another goal here. But almost pinching it. That was kind of dangerous.
I did not even see Avenger's car, and I just see her all of a sudden under the puck like, oh no, she probably doesn't want to be there. But they somehow scramble away and get control back.
Seconds, Avenger. Ooh, trying to center it there, and Coco gets it in the bottom corner. Just squeaks it by the defense. I definitely thought Chicken was in the way there.
I did not think that was going to go in. I was kind of surprised. I thought this was going to get cleared out from Chicken, but he's just a little bit too short. Almost gets it cleared out, but not quite. Good job for Coco to just rush in there and smash that puck in before it does get cleared. And they go up by 2. They're looking to take this game.
30 seconds now. Nice and easy for the blue team right now to keep the puck out of the dangerous areas here. Oh, off the post. Phoebe not predicting it. Not going to be able to go for it as Avenger looks for the clear. A little bit of a missed touch. Going to clear to the side. Nico trying to beat Phoebe to the wall. Will get a good touch off the ceiling. 9 seconds now. OO needs to get something going here. Flux, can he get a center out to Chicken? No. That's going to be the second game, actually, with a tie series. Finally, the first time I think we've had a tie series on stream. Everything's been 2-0 today.
Yeah, no sweep in this one. So each team going up by 1. Windchime Frogs did a really great job. They played their game almost perfectly. They had a few double commits, but but luckily it didn't hurt them too bad on this one. And of course, that big one with Flux and Chicken, I have to wonder if that didn't like send some momentum against them, because that had to hurt. Those plays are never fun.
Yeah, definitely not. I will say that I think as the play-ins go on, like not necessarily this play-in, but the next couple ones, it's going to get a lot more competitive because the guys who are supposed to be in the higher leagues are going to be weeded out. Basically, they're going to be already pre-qualified because they're going to get to that last end. So then maybe the second, third, and fourth, we're going to see a lot more games from these guys because they're going to be a lot closer in skill. There's not going to be a lot of blowouts. Um, there still could be, obviously the Flying Monkeys got knocked out. They're a pretty strong team. We were all pretty surprised that Flying Monkeys got first rounded pretty much. So
Yeah, and it also just could come down to the day, like maybe the matchup just wasn't theirs, maybe they weren't having the greatest day, and that's why it's really good that there's more chances to get some of these better teams in here, and at the end I think we're going to see all the best teams come into the league.
Coco getting a nice pop into the corner. Avenger coming around to challenge Phoebe. A little bit of a missed time. Nico putting that towards the net. The redirect by Coco, and that's going to be in. What a play.
Beautiful heads-up redirect by Coco, just chilling next to the net there. They're rotating out, but they see a great pass coming in, and they just turn, bap, put it right in. Beautiful. And that's the plays we want to see.
Already, not even the first minute of gameplay gone. See a goal coming out from Blue. Nico trying to make it a second one. Coco is turned away from that. Avenger is sitting in that same orange corner. Probably didn't have an opportunity to come up for it. Flux gets it around one. Has somebody trying to bully. That's actually Phoebe trying to bully somebody in the net, but it doesn't get there. Flux put it down. Had Chicken coming up for it, but he just couldn't get the touch. Coco now looking for the center. Off the backboard, it's going to drop down. Flux jumps up for the save. Everyone else sitting in the net just in case. Nico cannot manage to get it center again. And Blue just putting on the pressure, but not without return pressure from Orange. Again, another shot from Oo going to stop out.
Yeah, and both teams are just absolutely scrapping it out in their own half. It's going back and forth from Orange team getting all these shots, and Blue team just absolutely coming out with defensive prowess, getting out of there. But eventually, one of these guys are going to crack.
Amy coming from the corner here. Oh, missed the pinch. I think that was Nico that came up for that. Coco looking for the touchdown. Avenger jumped a little bit too slow on that. Probably predicting it to fall a little bit slower than it did.
Yeah, a bit of a misread. And like we've said, the puck is so tough to read when it gets those bounces because you never quite know if it's going to actually bounce or just kind of die on the wall. And right there, I think it died a little bit more than it bounced and caught them off guard.
Trying to center it here. Might have a chance. Phoebe's there, but Nico to take it away again. Is he going to get the ceiling touch? No, I don't think he's got the boost for it. Flux has only two. Just going to be in the way here to stop Avenger going for that shot. Phoebe takes it away. Chicken's getting demoed. Coco stops it, gets it around another one. Chicken, the only one back. Nico for the shot, but it's going to be a little bit too short. Avenger coming up. Nobody's still in the net, and that's going to be Avenger putting another one in.
Great play. This was all Coco, in my opinion. Coco just did so much work. Nico gets that last touch to get it over there, and the Avenger, of course, coming in to actually secure the goal. But Coco, just destroyed two players, basically, by becoming a brick wall in midfield and not letting the puck get past them. Great job. Going up 2-0, and 2 minutes left. It's looking like do or die for the Orange team.
Ooh, a little bit of a team bump. Flux hitting Phoebe on the way out there. Now two Orange players again hitting each other in the midfield. Only one back. Coco dropping it down. Avenger taking advantage again and puts a third away.
Nice job here. And Coco sees nobody's there. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to flip around, just drop it straight down. Chicken tries to come down and hit it. Doesn't quite catch it. And great shot all the way on the left side from Avenger. And they're looking in control now.
Avenger coming off the kickoff. Going to leave it for Coco. Or Nico, excuse me, wrong Co at the end there. Nico actually going to demo Phoebe here. Flux trying to play around with it to see if they can get it past Coco. Coco, what a touch. Still has possession, looking for the center. He's got somebody out. It's off the ceiling. Avenger's there. Nico's going to come up for the shot again. It's off the post. it away. Coco trying to keep it in front, but no. The defender of Phoebe again coming up to clear it out. OO still sitting on their back foot. The aggressiveness coming out from Frogs is really hampering their ability to make something happen.
Yeah, the Wind Chime Frogs are really getting into their stride, and they just seem like they're in full control of this game.
Phoebe almost had an opportunity to center that puck. Chicken has an open net down to a teammate. No one gets pinched away. Nico gets back in time. Two players kind of panic flip for that, but Nico managed to stop it. I thought that was finally going to be it for OO, but they just cannot get it going. 60 seconds now left. They need 3 more goals.
And that was just a heroic defensive effort. It was wide open net, puck's coming in. We're sure that it's going to score, and then out of nowhere, a pinch save. Just great hustle by these guys.
I love the control by Coco. He's getting fancy with everything now. And Phoebe, or no, excuse me, Chicken gonna pass that out. Not Phoebe. I was looking at Phoebe just a minute ago.
And nice job by Chicken to stay with us. I don't think he had any boost right there, but he gets a nice soft pinch, which is really tough to do. It's super easy to pinch that really hard and just, you know, smash it across the net and miss out on that opportunity. But he gets that really nice soft touch, and Flux is there to capitalize. They still need 2 goals in 40 seconds, though, and I don't know if they can do it.
Yeah, with the amount of pressure coming out from the other team of Frogs, I don't know if they can pull it out here, but they're certainly going to try. Flux trying to get it down, but Coco will get the touch away. 2 players up on the side of OO for that. Nico looking to take it away from the orange team. Only 1 person back. Avenger does get the touch. Phoebe coming up the other way, trying to come off the ceiling, but Avenger cuts them off. Coco, that's towards the net. Oh no, the touch from the defense wasn't enough. 4-1 now. Coco scoring a nail.
And man, they just absolutely woke up in this last game here. And you see Avenger just rushing to the ceiling, get her flip back, jumps down, and gets a great pass to Coco. And Coco just gets a great shot. And it's almost impossible to save those, like we said earlier. And nice hit from Phoebe right there to get another goal. But 10 seconds, I don't know. I mean, like, I'd love to see them get 2 more goals and bring us into overtime to get some more, you know, hockey going on. But I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, there's only 10 seconds. There's really no way unless they could get some crazy pinch off the kickoff. Don't see them coming back from this. Unfortunately, it was a hard-fought battle. But again, finally seeing a game that wasn't a blowout is beautiful. Chicken might try to go for a consolation goal here at the end. Bumping Coco out of the way. Avengers there, but no, it's going to hit the ground. Wind Chime Frogs going to take the game number 3 with technically a reverse sweep.
Yeah, 1 game reverse sweep.
Yeah, even still.
The shortest reverse sweep possible. But they did it. That was a great job. They started out a little rocky, but I think they really caught their stride after game 2, and they got in it, and they were not going to let it go. And Coco was he looked unstoppable out there. That was amazing.
Yeah, Coco doing all the nutty things, coming off the ceiling, nice flippy flips, everything that you would want to see in a completely, like, someone who's able to just do whatever they need to do with their car. You gotta love it.
And
So go ahead.
I was gonna say, when your teammates are Nico and Avenger,
True.
the stuff they were pulling out, like, it's kind of amazing that Coco stood out. Like, that was some really good play there from all everybody on the field, really.
Yeah, very good play coming out. So that means that Windchime Frogs is going to be going on then to be with Invictus. So they already have secured their spot for the next, or for the qualifier at the end. Now, OO is going to have to play against, I believe, let me see. I think they're going to have to go down to, oh man. Okay, there it is. They're going to be down in one of the lower quarterfinals. So next up, we actually have Shadow Fox and XD. They're going to be in the lower bracket. It's going to be Bays Knight and I going to be there for that one. So keep an eye out for that. Winner of that's going to go on to fight against Girls with Tudes to try and secure the 3rd and the 4th spot. We're going to just take a small break, I believe, to make sure everything's ready. Okay, and we are going to go and talk about patrons really fast. It's on your screen right now, ! Patreon in the chat to go and become a patron and help us out. Either way, as long as you're here watching, it's still support. We appreciate you anyway. But right now we have AG, Bama, Bodie McBoatface, Caster, Gunner, Just Terrible, Kamikaze, Owan, Peter Hassenpfeffer, Ross, Susie, and Rice are our patrons at the moment. Thank you guys so much for being patrons. We really, really, really appreciate it. And do we need a break, Mud, or actually are we good to go? Very, very brief break. All right, guys, no worries. We will be right back for you in just a moment. Do not go anywhere. We'll have the lower bracket match of XD versus Shadow. All right, everybody. Like I said, a very, very short break. We just wanted to make sure we had the room ready for XD and Shadow Fox. It doesn't necessarily take too long. They were pretty ready down there waiting for us, so not a big deal. We are back, though. Lower bracket match. Me and Baze Knight still. We're going to do this one. We'll have Schwa come back in and help me finish out for the last couple matches of the night. Baze Knight, are you ready to see this? We saw XD earlier. We haven't seen Shadow Fox yet. What are your thoughts?
I am very ready. I am unfamiliar with Shadow Fox. I don't
Same.
know who they are, but I'm looking for a good match.
Unless I'm told
And
otherwise, I'm assuming they're a new team. Um, as far as I
uh,
know.
as far as my knowledge goes, which I've been kind of out of the loop for a season or two, um, but all of these names in here are kind of new players to me. Of course, we saw XD on stream earlier, and they had a good showing, but ended up getting put down in the lower bracket. Let's see if they can keep their hopes alive and get a win here.
Already Shadow Fox being aggressive. QB trying to clear this out. We'll get stopped by, I didn't see the name. We have Viper Strike, Brave New Wild, and a Dead Moose. Interesting. Kelly on defense here trying to stop Viper Strike from coming in for that shot. Does manage to get it around him. Brave New World looking like they're going to put it out to a teammate who was coming in hot for that. Kelly manages to get the touch away. Cuardino, though, gets it past the defense. That's going to be in. Brave New World can get back in time. 1-0 for XD.
Nice little dribble or air dribble play here. Pops it up, gets another second touch, just enough, and then he smashes somebody that didn't really need to do that, but he felt like being savage and sending somebody to the ceiling.
I am getting a confirmation that we'll be going to an EU server for Game 2, so this is a case of having two different regions playing against each other, but close enough that we can do that. So keep an eye out for that after this match. But Dead Moose trying to get it past the defender here. Nice challenge. We'll put it away. Viper Strike going to leave it for Brave New World. But Kelly gets the touch into the corner. Viper Strike up. Nice touch to stop the momentum here. QB looking for the pinch. Not going to get it. The defender's coming out for the clear. Cuardino in the back. I forgot his name again. I'm sorry. It's such an odd name. I can't help it. It's going to be almost centered out for Orange. Cuardino there for the clear. Brave New World trying to be aggressive, trying to get the touch around. QB's there, almost gets it underneath him. Dead Moose leaves it for Viper Strike, who puts it towards the net. No blue players. No, wait. Oh, my goodness. But Kelly came in time, the defensive monster, to clear it away. I thought that might have been an open net.
Yeah, he was speeding back to net, trying to get there as fast as he could, and luckily he got there just in time to pinch it away. And the Orange team seems to have a lot of pressure going on, but they haven't capitalized quite yet. XD is doing a really great defensive effort to keep them away from their net.
Brave New World trying to get a drop onto this one. Not going to have it. Two players on blue there to defend. QB looking for the clear. Does get the touch, but again, a Dead Moose Every time they go for the clear, there's somebody from Shadow Fox coming up for it. It's actually really good to keep this momentum going. Another shot coming up at Corradino to clear it away. Dead Moose can't get the touch, and that's almost an open opportunity. Brave New World thankfully gets the touch to keep it out of danger for just a moment longer and buy time for the defense.
Now, XD having to kind of scramble on their back of their own field. Oh no, a big team bump in net. But Kelly makes up for it by getting a decent save. And just like that, they turn a defensive mishap into an excellent offensive push.
I think, a hit from QB. Kept that up and Corradino.
That second touch was beautiful, and I think maybe Shadow Fox saw them on their back foot and tried to rush in, and it was just a little too late. And XD is able to turn that around. Great job.
Brave New World popping it high, but Corradino going to be there. Dead Moose can't quite get there. Hit from QB, going to try and center. Dead Moose actually managing to demo Kelly on the way out. Corradino puts it across field. Orange getting ready for the clear again. Oh, a Goomba. Corradino land on top of Brave New World. Don't know that it mattered too much, but it did at least slow down the clear attempt long enough for everybody to come up. QB looking for the center. Not going to pick it up. The pinch going to go Brave New World's way. Can they get it from the ceiling? No, it's going to be dropped down again, but Kelly for the block. Trying to pick it up here on the sidewall. No boost left. Going to try and slow play Viper Strike and a Dead Moose. It's not going to matter. Corradino has to come up now. 1:30 left. XD sitting pretty with 2 goals.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good, and right now it seems like they're just keeping the pressure like at a steady, consistent rate, just sitting in their corner, in the opposite team's corner, and just wasting the time off the clock, really. It's kind of all they need to do when you're up by 2.
I will say that XD kind of has come out of nowhere. I don't really know any of the players. They may have played some other time, but I think it was Mud put it in the Twitch chat. That XD is quite the pleasant surprise, and I have to agree with him. They're playing pretty well. I mean, obviously they're in the lower bracket, but that doesn't necessarily matter. Like, they're just playing pretty solid gameplay all around.
Yeah, and they're also, oh my goodness, that nearly in off a huge pinch from McKinley. I said his name right, it's all pretend. They're doing a really good job of playing off of each other too, kind of like something similar that we saw with IV, where there's always somebody there for a follow-up touch, and these guys seem to be at least trying to do that same thing.
Corradino trying to go for that pinch off the sidewall. Brave New World will manage to pick it up. Another pinch attempt from Corradino. He's going to continue to be aggressive, trying to bump everybody out. Didn't matter. 7 seconds left. Looks like it's going to be XD taking game 1 as soon as that puck touches down. Right there, XD taking game 1. Shadow Fox not quite as aggressive as they probably want to be right now. They need to adjust to this XD team. Otherwise, I think the XD is going to have this in the bag.
Yeah, XD was doing a really great job, and you saw, like, they had that huge defensive mishap where 2 players bumped each other in net, but then they still had the state of mind to stay with the puck, clear it up, and clear it out with the second follow-up touch, and then they even had their third player come in for the shot. It was just really great team play from them, and it led them to the victory.
So from what I've seen in the Twitch chat, Corradino is a pretty solid player in almost every playlist, so that's kind of interesting. I know a couple players like that. Kuha for short.
Kuha is a lot nicer to say than Corradino.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I'm sure we're butchering what their actual name is
yeah.
meant to be.
Well, that's just like the one player back a couple years ago whose name was Carl Brutanana Deluski, and like looking at it, you would never know that's how you said it. The only reason I know how to say it that way is because I saw Stax do it once, and when I casted with him, and I was like, okay, that's obviously how it is. But
that's when you change his name to Carl.
Just Carl.
We're calling you Carl.
Pretty much what we did. There can be some crazy names out here in Rocket League, and just any video game in general. You get some crazy names.
Oh, yeah.
So pronunciation is key.
And now we're on the European server. Let's see if that changes anything.
Yeah, it might. Though, actually, I don't know that it will, because XD, won the last game, and they were the ones who had ping disadvantage. So Shadow Fox...
Perhaps they will have a even more dominant showing here.
Yeah, maybe they're going to take it real hard, because, I mean, the highest ping right now is Viper Strike with 148. Brave New World's at 120. Dead Moose at 132. I don't know. We'll have to see if the ping advantage is going to be coming in hot in this one. Viper Strike coming from the top corner. They're going to drop it down. Ooh, off the defender. Unfortunately, nobody could get their Viper Strike, I think, wanted that one.
Yeah, that was a
get there fast.
great pinch down for the pass, but one of the XD guys, I think Kuho, actually was just in the right spot at the right time, just clears it away super easy. And when you have good positioning, that the Rocket League becomes pretty easy.
Yeah, you are correct. But Kelly, nice little flip around, has an opportunity to put it towards the net. Will get stopped by Brave New World. The demo on a Viper Strike as he gets the clear. Kua coming up for this. Down to Vakeli. Nice block for that clear. Ooh, QB might make something here. Kua's up in the air for that. It's going to be stopped out. Vakeli now having to go up to the sidewall. A little bit of a miss. QB scrambling back onto defense. Can we get Shadow Fox down here in the offensive end? No! That demo is definitely going to secure the fact that no offensive opportunities are going to come out from Shadow Fox.
And just absolute aggression there. And we're seeing a few double commits coming from Shadow Fox. I wonder if they're just getting a little too antsy. But they have to realize it's a tied game. You have all the time in the world. You got this. Just stay calm, play your game, and you have a chance. Whoa. Great
I don't know
play
if
there
you watched this play
XD.
develop, but man.
Great control from Vakeli, and then he bumps the goalie out. Viper Strike tries to clear. He really should have just let it go past him there, because he kind of put it back in, and Kuha capitalized on that, punishes on that mistake. And I saw in chat someone said, let's go finish, boys. I wonder if this team's all finish.
I believe
so, moi moi.
Muffin said so, yeah. Moi moi. Speaking of that, Kua put another one away. Look at that.
Oh, uh-oh. I plugged my phone in to keep it alive, and it minimized Rocket League. There we go.
Boy, guys, XD here, just taking down some Shadow Fox real quick.
There we go. We got Moyes in chat.
Yeah, Moyes in chat, guys. Good stuff. I love it. Vakeli trying to center that out. He's going to leave it for Kua, who puts it on net. Brave New World going to be there to stop it. QB. Ooh, there's a demo on a Dead Moose. They only got one left. Vakeli's coming up. Over to QB again. Doesn't need the touch. Anyway, Vakeli going to put it in the defense. Not quite quick enough. 3-0.
And it kind of looked like the defense was really biting on this shot to be a little bit harder from QB. Maybe they thought he was going to hit it in. And he tries to rush in and block it. Almost gets the save off the slow Vakeli touch. But they're doing good, the XD boys up here. 3-0 with 2.5 minutes left. And it seems like it took them a minute or two to get started in each game. But once they did, they're kind of not stopping.
Kelly coming off that sidewall, putting it towards the orange net. Will get stopped. It was a little bit short anyway, but either way, defense there to stop it. QB keeping it alive in this corner. Have plenty of time. Shadow Fox could get something going, but the ping advantage is definitely going the Finnish team of XD's away. What a play.
And you see there, Viper Strike and a Dead Moose right on top of each other, and when there's no third back, pretty easy to just shove the puck in the net. And that's just what Vakeli does, goes up 4 points again. And 2 minutes left. Shadow Fox is an uphill struggle, and they've got to start worrying about their positioning and their rotation and get that on point if they want a chance against these guys.
Vakeli. Oh, never mind. I was on Vakeli. He backed off of it. He's going to be over here waiting for QB's clear. Going to leave it for Kua off the ceiling, perhaps looking for another touch. QB's also up. Gets dropped down. It didn't matter. Defense didn't have to do too much there. Dead Moose. Trying to make something happen here. Oh no, Vakeli. Interesting. So comes off the ceiling, then gets the second jump to just smack them into the ground real quick. They still got in front of the puck. I like the idea. Big brain plays coming out from Vakeli.
And we might see a pinch. Good stop from Dead Moose. Just barely beats out the attacking player there. And this Finnish squad is looking dangerous. That was nearly in the goal. A very good shot. Kind of got an air pinch on the puck a little bit.
Now, keep in mind that if they do win this, they're going to have to go on to try and take on girls with Tudes. which could be an interesting matchup because XD has been playing pretty well. They're going to come in pretty hot. Girls with Tudes are kind of waiting for them at this point. That's definitely going to be a match to watch for sure.
Yeah, they're gonna have their work cut out for them against that Girls with Tooth squad, and you have to wonder also maybe they might have the advantage going into that game, being fresh off of this match. They're a little warmed up. Girls with Toots just came off of their loss from IV, and they might if they don't have their spirits high, they might be in for a tough time.
Kua trying to take something off the ceiling or off the corner, excuse me. Not going to happen. He did actually manage to stay there again. Nice second touch. QB looking to drop it down. 15 seconds coming out. Definitely going to be the match ending. There's no way they're going to get 4 goals in this little bit of time. Fortunately, Shadow Fox, this play-in is not going to be for them. They're going to get taken out. And there it is. That's going to be XD taking it in 2.
And good effort from Shadow Fox, but not quite enough. The XD team, the Finnish XD team, they're just too much Moy, not enough defense.
Yeah. We'll see how XD does. I for one think that they have a really good shot coming into this. They're playing really strong. Girls with Two just gonna have to make the adjustments. They're gonna have to watch out for those crazy plays off the ceiling, everything else, because they'll just get punished otherwise. So, as far as the next match, like we said, it's going to be XD Girls with Tudes. I think we do need to give just a minute or two to make sure all of the rooms get made. Yeah, we are going to be swapping out Bays Knight for Schwa. Bays Knight won't be back for the rest of the day because there's only going to be a couple matches. So everybody say goodbye to Bays Knight. Bays
Bye
Knight, any final
bye.
thoughts before you leave here, man?
Uh, I just this whole day has been pretty great. We got has some really good games, and you know I keep saying it, but there's more play-ins to come. So don't worry if your team doesn't make it; they have another chance. And there could be different teams coming into those other play-ins, different games, different mechanics. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna stick around and chat, and I'll still be here, and just I'll listen to Broba and Shui take me away.
All right, guys, just take just a quick minute so we can get the casters switched around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in maybe like a minute or two. All right, guys, welcome back. Like I said, just a minute. We got Schwa in here now to come in and watch this XD versus Girls with Tudes match. Schwa, how are you, bro?
I am excellent. I'm super excited. Next lineup, Girls with Tude's been showing up all day. Only that loss to IV, but definitely been big plays. And XD, of course, very explosive team. So this should be a heck of a match.
I think most people probably would have predicted Ivy to take that over Girls. Ivy, even with the roster change, is still a pretty strong team. From what I was talking with Muffin and Godflow, they have like Otter on their team. Otter was somebody who was on their team, I believe they said in second season, maybe it was third season, when they actually won the whole league. So they're used to playing with each other, so that's definitely a factor in a lot of these matches. Something to look forward to going in later. And then obviously Worthless is another one on their team who's super good. I didn't actually see if they came out with them tonight. I know, Mud. We're talking about the earlier match with Invictus. Uh-huh. Mud, I think thought I was confused. It's good, but we have XD versus Girls with Tudes
You
now, which
see,
is going to be
folks,
a great
Broba
match.
is on some medication, and I'm not sure he took it today. Mud
Wow.
is not real, but pretend like he is, and
Sometimes
Broba
he
should
wishes
be
he
okay.
wasn't real. Owen's going to score real quick, though.
Oh, I am not in. Let me get in.
Wait, you didn't get in?
No.
Oh, no.
Should be coming in now.
Weird. It didn't pull him in. He's definitely in our party.
Are there
Owen.
10 people already?
No, you should be able to pop in. It's not letting you.
It is not.
Uh-oh. Well, we'll just keep going. Basically, Owen scored that first one off the kickoff. Beautiful, beautiful play. But Kelly coming off the sidewall here. We'll get cleared away. Laser having a grab boost instead. Has his team here. Owen and actual garbage in the blue half. Not going to matter, but Kelly going to be able to clear it. And I think them coming hot off that last match has paid off because they're putting the pressure on. That first goal's not really getting to them just yet. They are trying to make something happen. QB pops it, but AG takes his time. Gonna actually come from the corner of the ceiling. We'll get pinched with Cuardino. QB can't quite get the touch that they're looking for. Did manage to get down the orange half, however. Laser. Ooh, pops it to Vikeli. Unfortunately, not what they wanted. 3 minutes, 51 seconds. They've been on the orange half of the field for a lot of the time here. It has gotten cleared away a couple times, but for the most part, the possession is XD. Schwa back in the party. Almost. He's coming. He's coming, folks. Don't worry. Owen, nice little pinch. Can they get it off the ceiling? Trying to drop it down. Ooh, that's a demo. AG getting taken up by Vikeli. QB drops it down. There's Owen there to pick it up. Cuardino, though, trying to come from the ceiling. Can he get the shot? He's looking for it. He didn't have his flip, unfortunately. So could not capitalize on that. QB up for this one now towards the net. Owen is back. Can't get the touch. That's QB scoring. Tie game 1-1. QB gets the aerial over top. Owen didn't have anything in net, unfortunately. Tried to get the double jump and ended up flipping away instead. Very, very unfortunate. 3 minutes still left to go in the match. QB rotating around here, looking to help Vikeli, I think. Actually going to leave it for Cuardino, who I did not see sitting in mid. Vikeli getting bumped out of the way into Cuardino. Might not matter. Laser does get the pinch save away because that was going to get real dangerous real fast. It's going to drop down. Vikeli came up for that. Laser trying to do a 200 IQ save off the top of the goal. Didn't need to, however. Cuardino using all his boost to keep it alive. Owen, almost dangerous. Will get pinched away off of QB back down into the blue half. Cuardino now having to scramble to get the touch in time. AG trying to drop it, but it's not going to happen. Finally, Girls with Tudes getting some momentum back. But, of course, as I say that, I curse them, and it goes back into the orange half of the field. They're really, really trying hard to get something going after that first accidental goal. Doesn't seem to matter too much for these guys. 2 minutes left. Laser puts it across the field. Might have something here. A little bit of a double commit. Laser coming up again. Pinch gonna leave it for Vikeli. Owen over to AG. Gets the pickup. And Girls with Tudes. So basically what's happening right now, Girls with Tudes are having some really good challenges in their end. But it's just mostly because they have to. It's getting pushed back onto their side so often that they have to go and try and stop out the plays, because if they didn't, you know, the pressure would just break down their defense over and over again. And it looks like a lot of them are boost star. Like if I check here, Laser's got full boost, but he's the only one on the orange team. Now, Owen did just pick up that mid boost, only because he got bumped into it. A little bit of boost starving going on as well from Team XD on the girls with twos. In the last 60 seconds, potential for overtime here. They are at least able to hold off the onslaught of XD. Kelly. Ooh, centers it, but actual garbage gets the good touch. Good old AG. The Kelly has 2 orange players now, all 3 in that corner. Couldn't get the clear pass, and that could have been huge for them. Cuardino now having to try and get in the way. Laser from the ceiling, drops it down. He's got Owen down there for the shot. That's Owen putting it in. 2-1 now with 30 seconds left. Owen getting a beautiful aerial. Touches it with the top corner of his car. Puts it away. "30 seconds left. QB trying to challenge in the corner. Cuardino can't quite get what he needed there to clear it away. But Kelly scrambling there. 14 seconds left. Can we see if XD gets another goal here? As Girls with Twos managing to turn it around at the very, very last second. Might have a third goal. AG going up for it. It's going to be high. Drop down again to Laser. McKelly for the block. Doesn't matter, though. Puck touch on the ground. Girls with Twos take game number 1. I'm honestly surprised because XD came in pretty well warmed up, but Girls with Twos did pretty well there to hold them off. We are going to do server change to an EU server. Started out US East, obviously because XD is a Finnish team.
Yep.
Hopefully, we can get Schwa in here. Oh, he's already in here.
I am here. We're just waiting to see if it actually lets me join
Hopefully
the
it brings
server
him.
when we all go into.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know why it wouldn't bring you. That's really weird. There was no extra person. I double checked.
It was weird. It wouldn't let me join at all, but I'm here now.
Awesome. Well, XD and Girls with Twos. Girls took the first game. It was a really, really tough game, though. I mean, XD had a lot of the pressure. Girls just managed to find ways around it. It was pretty good. If you didn't get to see it,
No, I was
I'm
watching on the
sorry.
stream. Yeah, girls doing what they did earlier in the first match we saw, just able to scrap so well and find the small mistakes. Such a powerful thing to be able to do as a team, and they are definitely good at it. Putting XD on the back foot with this best of 3. Laser's going to put this one on net, and QB's going to say no. AG's got a chance, just doesn't quite get his car around the puck. McKelly's going to come up on this one. AG with the big 50-50 to keep the puck there, and Laser going to come out and smack this one away. Still on the girls' side, though. And XD just keeping this pressure in the corner, but nothing has come of it yet. Even this shot on wouldn't have been anything, but Laser's going to put it closer than QB had.
This is really just what we saw in the first game. XD having a lot of the pressure, though there were, I should say, some big clears from Girls. But mostly it's just been XD controlling the puck and occasionally having to scramble back on a defense when they're a little bit too far forward. The triple pinch, wow.
Yeah, that one's going all the way across the ice. And now Girls quickly recover, and we're back on XD's side. One's going to go up. Keep this one there. Kelly, the slow play against Laser. Gonna try and put it mid. He just does the fake, and Owan's got to come up and get the just sort of mini pinch off the sidewall. Barely keeping that one out of Girls' net. This one's still dangerous, though.
Girls with Twos, they're doing well enough to hold off the onslaught. I think that if we saw a few more demos from these guys when you have the XD squad so far pushed up, it might help. Thought that might have been an opportunity for Owen. Unfortunately, gets blocked out.
You've got a really good point. If O1 had gone for a bump instead of the puck there, he was closer to QB. If he could have just bumped him out of the way, that probably would have just slid in anyway. AG now getting the big save on the backside. O1's coming up, but Kelly just stops him completely. And McKelly just going up and down the wall, keeping this one over there. And finally, Kirdino has to come up and help out. This one's going to go mid, but AG's going to get a bad hit. Kelly with a chance to center it. He does. QB is going to put that one in on the side.
And unfortunately, the defense there, who was that specifically? I didn't actually see. Looks like it was Laser. Yeah, coming off that back wall. Tried to get in front of it, but QB was just that small amount faster than him. Got the touch in front to put it away. Beautiful play by him. Laser just got to be that little bit quicker.
On now. It's going to be quicker than McKelly. Almost just puts the shot straight in. QB having to come back and put it in their own corner. McKelly being a wall again. His corner play is doing really well right now. It's paying off. He's going to get another corner. Make it a mid. It's not quite there, but Crodino going to come up. He's going to center it. QB's going to go down, and that puck
What a pinch.
just went off my screen, and it's going to go in!
Wow, what a pinch from the corner. Owen gets a pinch with QB that goes all the way from their corner off the ceiling and into the blue net.
I just want to point out, that was 71 miles an hour after it hit like 8 things. It had slowed down a lot. That puck was gone.
That's one of those instances where you would hear someone go, "This is snow day! This is snow day!" if it was 0 seconds. Because that's just snow day in a nutshell. Is that pinch.
That was excellent. That was excellent for sure. Lasers putting a pot shot over. That's what he wasn't doing in that first match we saw. Where to put the puck to make sure that there was no opponent around. That time, gave it right to McKelly, who's kept it on the other side now for a little while. Him and company, I should say. McKelly now is the one pushing. But Owan's going to have the chance to put this one center. He's going to get around QB. He's going to use QB to help him out, but QB is going to get just a little too much on that for the girls to maintain control. And now they're back on the girls' side with Owan trying to clear out, but really just passes, and Laser has to come up with the save there.
QB throwing another shot to the back wall. That's pretty much their mainstay so far. It's XD just throwing shots on, trying to be in the face of the Girls with Tudes defense.
Ooh.
That's how they got that first goal that they scored, with QB being right in Laser's face. They just got to continue that. Otherwise, Girls with Tudes has an opportunity. All they got to do is put one more away, and they can walk away with a top 4 spot in the first play-in.
And AG earlier just missing a good redirect. And this pinch is going to be center. It's going to go a little too far. No one was really ready for it. But it's still back on girls' side, so it's paid off. It's turned into a clear that I think went about 1 3/4 of the way around the ice before it actually settled down. Laser now going to try and push, but McKelly again is going to take that wall and shove it the other way. QB going to come up. That QB got sacked. Now we are in the corner, and their girls again are going to try and attack in the last 10 seconds. Laser QB is going to handily take it over to the wall. Can he get a pass off? It's going to go to the corner, and this one's going to die, and we're going to have overtime.
Hey, you know what? Overtime could be good. Get a nice little field reset for these guys. I should have checked the boost right before, but I feel like that's part of the problem is that these guys are having trouble getting boost when they're down in the end, the blue end, and that's part of the reason why they're struggling. It was the same situation in the first match, was that they were struggling to pick up boost. Hopefully they can turn it around, but Cordino has a chance. Okay, gets concluded by Owen. Nice hit off the back wall. That was going to be real dangerous if he missed.
Absolutely, and there's still some danger on that back wall, but XD is backed off.
Oh, wow.
And they have backed off too far. QB went up for the 50-50, and Owan's going to find Cardino in a bit of an awkward spot.
Yeah, QB thought that he had it there. I don't know if they thought Owen was going to get there in time, but what a touch from Owen to put it right underneath QB and slap that one away into the net. Girls with Tudes taking in 2, even with the ping. Wow, AG had 192 ping. That is
Excellent,
insane.
excellent
Couldn't
game
even
with that
tell.
kind of ping. No, you really couldn't. Everyone looked like they were playing really solid. I don't think you could blame anything in that game on the ping, especially as even as it was. But girls just, didn't look like 100% solid. I would say they looked better in the first match than they did in this one. However, still doing what they did, just getting those kind of scrappy rotations and finding the opportunities when they were there. And they had just enough.
Well, now since that one is finished, Girls with Toot secure their number 3 spot technically because they won the first one only because mostly they were streamed first. However, the next one we have coming up is going to be Owo What's This versus the Buzzard Wasp. Now the Buzzard Wasp we haven't seen yet on stream. They managed to get down here in round number 2. It looks like, yeah, they lost out to. Let me find them here. They lost out to Owo originally, so this is actually a rematch
Ooh.
from earlier. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. They came all the way back 2-0'd Possum Flickers. They 2-0'd the Dumb Pucks, who had the likes of Redwood on there. Redwood is one of those really good players. Same with Millinor. And I've heard that 11, who's also on the Dumb Pucks, is really good. So interesting that they managed to come back. The Buzzard Wasps, I'll read off a little bit of their roster here. They have Kovalchuk, who's an extremely strong player. I love Kovalchuk. He's always sitting in the Twitch chat whenever he's not playing, so good on him. Samapico, Thrashhawk, and Boom Wizard. Those 4 players right there are pretty strong. This is going to be an interesting match for sure. I'm excited now because
I'm absolutely
Boom Wizard
excited.
lives up to his name, Schwab. Believe me, he gets some crazy hits. Yes, and this is the last match of today.
Absolutely, and after some of what we've seen today, this is going to be a heck of a match to go out on. But folks, you can see more matches like this next Sunday if my day is right. Brobo will correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep, you are correct.
You can come back and see even more of these play-in qualifiers. Just hit follow right there at the top of your Twitch. Hit subscribe if you're feeling really good about what you're seeing. And if you'd like to be a part, never mind about subscription, it's not there. If you feel really good about it, just type subscription in the chat then. That works too. You can go and be a patron though, if you do exclamation mark patron. Patreon.
I believe it's exclamation point Patreon.
Yes, you were correct. It just went up. Thank you. And then just above that, you can see join the Discord. You can be a member of one of these teams. Bro, but did you know you could even play?
Yeah, I did know you could play. I was on Tobo for a little bit, but that didn't happen for very long.
I don't think any of these teams want me, but it sure is fun to watch. I'm going to be looking into it. I think I would enjoy learning from these amazing players. Definitely fun to watch. We are getting going though, Broba. Who you picking?
Oh man, this is gonna be tough. I mean, let's see. We have Thrashhawk and Samapico out here. Samapico is pretty strong. I remember him from I think it was last season or maybe a couple seasons ago. I've definitely casted him several times. He's a pretty strong player. I think that the Buzzard Wasps might have this, but I'm not gonna just count out OO because they played pretty strong earlier today too. I think it's gonna be possibly another game 3 that we might see. Too close to call.
Definitely love to see a game 3. I think I'm going to pick OO. We'll see if they can do it. Flux is going to go back the other way, and Stemma-Pico is going to just miss.
Yeah, Thrashhawk tried to come for this. He almost had it, but Flux was just right there in front. Samapico says, don't show that on stream, please. Whoops.
Yeah. Don't worry, we cut away just for you. Just never go back and watch the VOD. Phoebe is going to go up for this one. This is going to fall. Pico now trying to redeem. He's going to get it knocked out, but we got a big double commit over in that corner. Still kind of got a double commit. Trashhawk trying to push forward. This is going to be dangerous if OO can do something about it, but somehow Thrashhawk has gotten out of kind of poor positioning for about 15 seconds, Broba.
Yeah, gotta watch your positioning on the field. Be aware of what's happening because we've seen a lot of times where, if you're not quite in the right spot, it's probably not a good idea. Though I am of the opinion of if you're wrong, stay wrong. Just don't do it forever.
Oh.
find a chance to come out. But Salo TV
is gonna find that one.
Yeah,
good awareness on Yeah, good awareness here, just of watching where this puck was going to fall and realizing that he had a spot. He hit literally the one spot he could score on, that upper corner. Or at least that the defender would not have an easy save on. Phoebe now taking it away from Samipi. Flux is going to come in, and Chicken plays chicken with the puck and scares his teammates, but it goes in.
I definitely thought Chicken was gonna like redirect it here, but he didn't really need to. Nobody in the net. Chicken just wanted to get that steal real quick. Though it would have been really, really bad if Chicken wouldn't have went in, because I've had that happen a lot on stream where someone's like, "I'm gonna steal this," so they smack it away, and then it's not good. Chicken trying to do it himself.
I was gonna say, flying up for a goal of his. Chickens can fly. That was impressive. Phoebe's gonna put it center. Flux is coming up, but this one's going to be pinched out the other side. We are up in the air. Chicken's going for the ceiling hit, and Samipia's got to do some major work to get to that one.
Chicken definitely must have had a Red Bull today, because they got some wings coming out for sure.
Definitely do. Chicken is flying all over the place. Phoebe's just looking for opportunities. Chicken's going to leave this one. Flux is there, and Owo is just stomping all over the buzzard right now.
What a placement by Phoebe. Almost had it again. Salad TV just touched it around Phoebe. You had another person in Chicken coming up, trying to get it, blocks the clear, and then Flux comes up for the finisher. OO 3-1 right now. I did see that Mud thinks that OO is going to take it in 2. So far, it looks like it's happening.
And they are definitely looking like the strongest team. Even this one's going forward toward the net, but Samipico's back there. Phoebe's going to come up and give the little fake because Flux is behind. Chicken now going to have to do some more flying. That's not flying. That was fancy falling right there. Trash Hawk v Phoebe. Phoebe's going to win handily. Keep pushing forward. Phoebe now at Samipico. Samipico's going to get the early hit, and no follow-up from Owo is going to let him get a little ways, but then Chicken comes around. I think Samipico was looking for a pass, and there was no one there to pass to, so he just kind of lost control. Chicken and Phoebe now doing a little teamwork that's almost going to pay off. What a shot from Chicken. Phoebe's still going to get the follow-up.
Wow, first Chicken comes up. Thought it was going to be in the defense, missed. Thrashhawk tried to get there in time. Then Flux puts it across, still trying to get it around the defense. It didn't flick in, but Phoebe comes up for the clincher to put it in. Owo taking it to him right now. The Buzzard Wasps can't seem to get anything going. Owo has a lot of offensive pressure. They've been keeping Blue out of their half for the most part, barring a few clears every now and then they have to put back. But their challenges are just top shelf right now.
And they're back in the Buzzard Wasps half. Trashhawk gonna try and come up and do something with this. He gets past Chicken, getting that little wall push, but Flux is there at the bottom to take control. Phoebe's here for this one. Doesn't even need to go for it.
Oh.
This one is getting away from the Wasps really fast.
Yeah, just a little bit of a missed jump here. Salad TV was in the back, but when he jumped, I think he had a little bit too much momentum. Didn't quite slow down enough, so he tried to come back on it. Didn't matter, though. Flux puts it away again. That's how many goals for Phoebe just scored another one. Flux has 4 goals. Phoebe has 2. They're carrying hard right now.
They have 13 shots, and there's still a minute and a half left.
Yeah, that's insane. There's only 1 shot, by the way, from Buzzard Wasps.
To be fair, the Buzzard Wasps are shooting 100%. They just need to shoot at least 100% more than that. They need way more.
Take it to 110.
Take it. This one goes to 11. Trashhawk v Phoebe, as we references, Flux is going to come up off the ceiling, but just miss. At this point, Owo is kind of just having fun. You can't imagine they're too worried about even a couple of. Phoebe's coming up, gonna get a little dribble. I think Samipico's just taking out frustration right there. A little double commit, but at this point they need to be attacking. So, this is the point where I'm like, that's forgivable. They're down by 5. It's a minute left. Go double commit. Now is the time. It's fun. Someone hit the puck, Trash Hawk's coming up. Semifinals going to have a good chance for a pass. Does a little fake back and then comes down, but wow, what a turn and touch by Flux to send this one yet again to the Wasp's other side. Semifinals coming up and just destroyed. 30 seconds left, and basically we're going to be looking on to the next match or game in this series. But this one just looking like, yeah, OO could probably take this in two-handedly if the Wasps don't do something.
Yeah, and to be sort of fair, Trash Hawk does have 112 ping right now. Semifinals is at 96. It's still playable ping. I don't know if that's causing an effect for these guys. But really, you know, it's just been OO with the pressure. Buzzard Wasp hasn't really been able to do too much, which, you know, I mean, if you think about it, the same thing happened earlier in the tournament. They got 2-0'd by these guys. So like this isn't necessarily surprising. The rematch just isn't going their way. I don't know if it'll show me the score lines of each of the matches. It actually does. So in game 1, OO won 3-0. Game 2 was a little bit closer. It was still 3-2. So yeah, we're doing a server change real quick. But this is kind of how it went earlier. Obviously, with a much bigger score margin right there, 6-1. But
But you
most
said
people
something
probably
that
would be
I
surprised.
would have said as well,
Mhm.
that it didn't feel as much like a ping issue as what you might expect. It didn't look like as much of a ping issue.
Yeah.
I mean, there were plenty of shots that the Wasps had on net or chances for passes that had nothing to do with following up OO hit, where ping would, you know, kind of rubber band. So we'll see. I do hope it's at least closer, but right now I'm still picking OO to win the series for sure, and the Wasps need to do something to stop them.
Right, but in the game right now, it's Trash Hawk. He dropped the H. So
You
I
at
know that
home
it's
might think
Thrash.
that Broba just started talking about something random that you don't know.
Yeah, apparently not. Apparently not. It's fine.
What
I'm
Broba and at
really not
least
worried.
half of his other personality are talking about is that Trash Hawk's full name is actually Thrash Hawk, but on our screen he is clearly playing as Trash Hawk, so that's what we've been going with.
It sounds
Uh,
like we're bashing on him, but we're really not.
eh. No, we'll bash on him in this match if they continue to do as badly as before.
True. It could just be that Team OO is just one of those. You know, this is where like you kind of can think about the divisional splits, right? You have the 3 divisions. Maybe OO is just a stronger team. You know, obviously they're gonna most likely. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop mid-sentence because
Caster Curse took a little while, but it worked. And Samipico with the great back pass from Salo TV puts that one in, and all of a sudden they're up by 1 with 15 seconds in. Maybe we will see a big difference in the server. Phoebe's going to have this one in the corner, and Chicken's going to keep it there. Samipico's coming back around. Flux is going to really clear that one to the other side. And Trash Thrash is going to Trash Thrash that one over to midfield.
Oh my goodness.
Chicken's coming up. But this puck is still in Flux, and it's going the other way. Now Samipico with the big redirect, and Trash Hawk with the chance. And that one's going to go in. What a redirect for Samipico to keep this puck alive for the Wasps.
Yeah, that's one of those instances where you do want the puck to pinch backwards. That was entirely his intention. Phoebe caught off guard by the redirect. Didn't really have any way to get in front of that. You know, they were just caught out. Very unfortunate, but 2-1. Is this the ping advantage coming in full effect for these guys? Because OO is an EU team, which I forgot about until, you know, we obviously did a service switch for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Kind of weird.
Let's see. There's still definitely a solid-looking OO team. Just some amazing plays. That would look more like ping right there. Big miss in the open field. Chicken's coming up, and Flux is going to back up into this one, and Salo TV's just going to miss. But wow, What a hit by Trash Hawk on that one. Salo TV is going to pitch this one mid, and it's going to go too far. He's actually going to go corner to corner on that one. Chicken v. Sama Pico. You like your chicken with Pico? A little too
I mean, I'm
bland
not
for
a
me.
big tomato guy, but
Not
you
a
know,
tomato guy? Man,
it
I love me
depends
some
on
tomatoes.
who makes the pico.
Okay,
Like,
I'll take that. Like if you
I
just
used
do
to
like
work-
tomato and oregano and onion, like it has no flavor. You got to add some salt and some other spices in there.
Yeah, true. Like I like homemade salsa with tomato in it. I'll eat that because it's got a lot of other stuff in it. Plus it's salsa. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, no, salsa's amazing. Well, I was gonna say if I even pico or salsa on chicken, I would still want some sour cream. Speaking of chicken, he's gonna put this one center and put a little
Ooh,
on it because
Phoebe.
Phoebe's gonna get that goal. 2 defenders.
A little bit of sauce on that puck there, coming off the back wall. Unfortunately, Salo TV looked like he was gonna get the touch. I want to point out that Thrashhawk ended up coming off of the sidewall, probably by accident. Ended up too deep in the net, couldn't get there. Phoebe took advantage of the fact that the defenders were not quite ready for Salo's miss and puts it away. And I am incredibly hungry because we've been talking about food now, so thank you.
I know, right? And we've got Twitch going. There's a lot of foods that are not pico de gallo in there. Chicken is going to come up on this one, and that dumpling didn't go anywhere but his own net. You guys hired me.
So I put it down to Samapico. Oh, the poor mud in the background. Oh no.
Salo's going to get this kickoff, and Phoebe's going to put it in the center, but unfortunately, that was on an OWO retreat. They were headed back to their own net. No one was there for it.
Ooh, chicken.
Chicken's coming up. Need a little more spice on that one. Trash Hawk and Phoebe's going to keep this one over in Trash Hawk's other corner. Samapico's going to come up, and Trash Hawk, what a redirect. Keeping that going forward, but Fluck is going to have the big clear. He's going to get the big center too. Trash Hawk just getting a piece of it. Wow. Trash Hawk getting literally just enough of that, and this has a chance on the other side. Trash Hawk not getting enough of that one. Flux, what a save, but it doesn't matter. Samapico with the follow-up, and Chicken missing the bicycle save.
I almost half want to blame Ping, only because this is definitely a different OWO team than we saw in the very first match. They just can't seem to get anything going. Maybe it's because the Buzzard Wasps are warmed up now. And of course, the caster's curse. Thank you, Phoebe, for scoring again. I love you. I appreciate you. But, like, come on. You're making me look silly.
Broba not wanting this to go to 3 games, just trying to cast her all over them.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree with Bloody Assassin in the chat. I watching this, I would have never thought the first game was a big blowout.
Yeah, no. Although this comeback is quite impressive so far.
Weird. Okay, so Salo went for mid boost there. Who's in the back? Thrashhawk. He tried to push up when his teammates were off getting boost. So the Samapico was the initial guy on the kickoff. He went into the orange corner to go get boost. That's fine. Salo TV went and got mid boost. Kind of weird. Thrashhawk challenging. Thrashhawk trying to make up for it though, scoring another one. What is happening? So many goals in the last like 30 seconds.
So I'm pretty sure that Psionics turned off defense because none of it is all of a sudden occurring. It's the only explanation. Salo and Flux going to see if they can find defense on either side and keep it off their side. Chicken is trying to say it's still not there. Phoebe with the chance just gets the push, and Salo, just that hit against the post, just enough to clear that out. But Chicken still trying to keep it on their side. Phoebe with a chance to get a big clear. Gonna go for the air dribble. Gonna get it over one. Puts it down for Chicken. Flux comes up anyway. Now this one's gonna be all Chicken. Used to be considered vegetarian a long time ago. Trash Hawk. Gonna put this one center. Samapico is there. Just misses. And Phoebe was going for the block. So that wasn't necessarily a miss. I think Phoebe was definitely going for a block there. Phoebe now with a chance to clear out. Trash Hawk with the pitch. That one's going to put the Wasps up by 3.
So Thrashhawk almost had a little bit of mispositioning there. He goes to jump away and realizes, oh, I'm gonna have an opportunity here. So he spins around real fast, gets that pinch into the net. I almost called it a flick. Gets the pinch into the net, 6-3. So they stopped the comeback so far. 30 seconds left. I don't know if the OO team from this server is gonna be able to do it, but maybe once we have the server switch back, that's probably going to be what OO
may
come
prove
out.
it.
Yeah, we'll see. If we get after this match and OO starts popping off again, then I can definitely blame Ping in the server. But so far, I don't know. It's kind of awkward.
And this one's not going to go anywhere. Indeed, we are going to go to game 3. This is 100% the last game of tonight's stream. Folks, have you enjoyed this? Do you like Rocket Hockey League? Are you new to the stream? Hit that follow to see more stream hockey action next Sunday and the rest of this month. And you can also become a patron, get some cool stuff, hit ! Patreon, and you can join the Discord. You can discard your Uno cards and play Rocket League instead like these guys. ! Discord to get that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There's go ahead, Broba.
Mud was just telling us that there is a panel down below underneath the video there that has a link to donate to us. So if you guys wanted to donate to the cause, you could do that as well. So there you go. Also one for the Patreon. That brings you to the Patreon page.
Now, just getting the new server up. We are back in the EU. We have crossed the ocean. Can't decide which song to make reference to, so my brain just froze. Speaking of frozen, we're back on the ice. Let's get these people in here and do this last game.
I love when Mud groans every time you make a joke. It's really good. I love it.
I assume that he will be talking to you about hiring me as soon as the stream is done.
Oh, I'm sure I'll hear some.
Here we go. We're going to tell him to go, and this is it, folks. Last match of tonight.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see OO come back and just smash real fast, because we're on an EU server. Their pings are back to normal. The blue pings are not that great. Salah TV's is perfect. He's got 24 ping. And yep, it's already starting.
They scored even faster than the Wasp did on America.
Oh my goodness. Chicken gets the defense there off the kickoff. Salah TV came in hot after Thrashhawk touched it. Semifinals goes, oh no. He went for corner boost, trying to come from the ceiling onto it. Not really good for them. It's 3 seconds into that match.
Flux now looking to get it out of OO's side. He's done that handily. He's going to put it against the wall. Trashhawk, good awareness on where everyone was to hit that and keep it in the corner. Now they're back on OO's side. Sallow going up a little early. Pico getting a good 50-50, but Flux is going to be on this one. This is going to be a big chance. Flux can get one touch on it. That is a touch, technically. And that's got a chance, and it's just going to go off the post. And then Phoebe's going to miss the follow-up.
The defense was solid right there. Orange pretty much played it to the T. Chicken getting that good read off the ceiling there to try and center it. It's just that the defense was solid and in the way. Exactly what they needed to be. No panic there. But the pressure is still getting put on from OO. It's gotten cleared away, but I have a feeling it's going to come right back, especially with that demo with Chicken in the back.
Indeed. Now Flux going up. There's a big defensive pinch. Chicken's going to keep this one mid. Flux has got a chance, but he forgot the best way to score is to actually hit the puck in the net and left it behind. Pico. Chicken with getting the wheels on the puck just to push it forward under Sam. Sallow with the attempt at a center. Like, it was a good attempt. I'm not questioning to the center. Evie with the big 50-50. That one's a Line drive, it just goes wide. Sallow now, again, just going over. Lots of pressure over here. Can they put it away? Trash has another check. Sam comes up. Again, another miss. Chicken now has a chance to clear it out. We were over on Owo's side for about 20 seconds. So much pressure on net, and nothing came of that.
Yeah, Owo playing, again, solid defense. We saw solid defense on Buzzard Watson. Now we see that Owo can also bring it out when they need to, just getting in their face and not giving them any room to do anything. That's really one of the big keys to a successful defense, is making sure that the enemy team has no chance to have anything happen. And what an almost amazing play coming downfield from Owo. They were right there with each other looking for those passes. I love that.
They were, and still some danger on their side now. Feet trying to keep it over there. Gonna get the little flick over. Flux comes up, gets a good 50, but it just dies. Semifinals doing a good job of killing that puck to not let it go anywhere. Trash, not gonna get anything on that. Got bumped from behind by Flux. This one's gonna go center though, and Trash ends up there, but just misses the redirect. Semifinals was a little late coming up the left-hand side. Chicken now, going the other way. 2 minutes left, and they're only up by 1. Server has not let them run away just yet, but here is a shot in the middle. That's not good.
Hey, remember when you said that they only had one? Yeah, Flux wanted to prove you wrong.
Yeah,
So
I know. You seem to have so much fun with your Caster Curse voodoo dolls. I was like, oh, I'll try.
Yeah, I have little depictions of each car, and then when I see who's in there, I write their names on a piece of paper and tape that to the top of that car, and then just kind of flip them around when I want them to do stuff. That's pretty much how it works. There's a lot of chanting and candles involved, too. You wouldn't understand.
So that's way more creative than mine. See, I'm not very creative. So I just buy all my voodoo stuff off of Amavoo. Amavoo for all your voodoo goodness. Chicken now, gonna push this one across. Amavoo may or may not be a sponsor. If you say they aren't, you're probably gonna have something bad happen to you. Sallow now, gonna come up and push this one across, and Chicken is gonna try and keep it on their side. Lots of pressure from Owo, but they need one in the center if they're gonna get it. And wow, they just, it's like I can just, hang on, I need to go and call up some lottery number.
I mean, Flux had a beautiful hit. Semifinals did jump for that, but he was like facing the opposite way that Phoebe was coming in, so all they ended up doing was pinching it in. Very unfortunate for the defense there. Owo, I think they got this one in the bag, to be honest. And I don't know if it's 100% confirmed, but I'm gonna say it's 75% confirmed that it's ping. It's
definitely, yeah, definitely seeming that way. Which means Owo will end up winning this one. Unless something Caster Cursey happens. Semifinals trying to get it out of their corner. 50 seconds left. The Wasps need to do something. This is almost the exact opposite of what they need that to be.
So Semifinals comes off that, tries to get a touch, doesn't get the best. He does touch it, but all it does is just dink it down toward a waiting Phoebe, who takes it from the corner. 2 of the other defenders were going into that corner, a little bit of double commit. Not the best way to work that, but I mean, Owo's just kind of all over the place right now.
They are, and right now that all over seems to still be on the Wasp side. Wasp coming up though. Phoebe with the big pinch clear, and this is gonna go center. Sallow gets a heck of a hit off the top of the wall. Get that going the other way, but it's really not gonna matter at this point. Semifinals v Flux. Flux is gonna win that one. Trash Hawk just going for a nice midfield pass, but no one is there. Sallow, Phoebe. Sallow gets past. This is the play you really needed to see about 3 minutes ago. Chicken's going to go up for that. Just going for some fun at this point.
Yeah, and they're up by 4 with a couple seconds. Might as well, right?
Yeah, it's all juicy when you're up by 4.
Yeah, they managed to take it. It took 3 games. Server reset probably messed with them there. But hey, Owo takes it, goes on, and now we have your qualifiers for basically for this play-in. So let's pull up. I'll pull up my bracket here, and we'll talk about them. Wind Chime Frogs, Invictus, Girls with Tudes, and Owo are going to be going on. They basically have their bid now to play in the qualifiers after the play-ins are finished. So good on them. The rest of these guys have 3 more chances now to secure their own spots. They're going to have to come back next weekend and try and duke it out again. Obviously, like I said earlier, the closer we get to the end of it, I think the more competitive the matches are going to be. Obviously, with O and the Buzzard Wasps, it was a little bit competitive there, like in the second one. I mean, Buzzard Wasps really kind of ran away with it. It was really more of the girls of twos and XD match, I think.
Indeed. Yeah, I agree.
Um, 1 goal games. Mhm. Okay. So we're going to talk about patrons real quick. Sorry, Mud was just talking to us real quick. So patrons, real quick, we're going to go over the member exclamation point patron in the chat. There's also the card underneath of the video that you can click on. That'll take you to the page. We have AG, Bama, Boda McBoatface, Caster, Gunner, Just Terrible, Kamikaze, Owen, Peter Hassenpfeffer, Raw, Susie, and Rice. We thank every one of those guys for being out here to support us. It's amazing. Anytime you guys come out and watch us is support enough as well. You don't have to be a patron, but we do encourage it just because it helps us out a ton. Don't forget, next week, we're not doing it on Saturday. That's the 23rd. We're actually going on the 24th at 2 p.m. Again, same time of day, same place. We're going to be right here. If you guys
Would you
have
say
people who want to
same
play,
puck time, same puck channel?
no, I would not, because I'm not as cringy as you.
Thank goodness I did then.
Wow. I can't. I lost my train of thought. If you guys have people and you want to join in the server, remember exclamation point Discord will get you the invite link to that, and then you can get up a team and sign up for the stream. I'm sure, or sign up for the Smash page. I'm sure they're going to post that at some point here soon. It'll be a great time. You guys can come out and have some fun with us, play some Snow Day, or even just sit and watch. Schwa, do you have any closing remarks before we get out of here?
Whoopie whoopie whoop.
Okay. Great closing mark.
Nailed it. Hashtag nailed it.
Hashtag nailed it. in the chat.
Next Sunday, y'all follow. Check it out. It's going to be more good action. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, if you guys want, make sure you hit that follow button on the top, just like he's been pimping out all night. That'll let you know when we're online and ready to go. But we're going to get the hashtag heck out of here. Make sure you guys tune in next week. We will be right here waiting for you. You guys have a good night and be safe out on the ice.